All right. Okay, we're here. Welcome everybody. How you doing today? Today's date is August the 4th. It's 8:30 Eastern Time. It's Wednesday, hump day today. We're here
Date
to
is
cover
August the
the
4th.
markets in plain English as we always do on this channel. Welcome one, welcome all to the show. Glad you could make it from around the world. Love having you join me. Thank you all of you who have been sending me private emails, who send me articles that you come across on different stocks that we follow or not. Thank you for those of you who are sending me private donations on PayPal. You guys are unbelievable. Thank you. You're keeping us on the air here. And also those who do super chats and all that stuff. Your members, love you guys. We're on member chat only this morning. Welcome all of you as members. If you'd like to join the chat here, please become a member of this channel and make a contribution. It costs you 25 cents a show to be here. It's 10 shows a week, 40 shows a month for $10. It's 25 cents a show. That's all you have to pay to be a member here. And that's how we keep the trolls out for the most part. So we're happy about that. Thank you, all of you, for your continued support of this channel. Of course, members get more than just that, apart from getting to use all these great emojis we have and having fun here. Members also get alerts, updates on classes coming up, stock tips coming up, all kinds of stuff. Speaking of classes, I've decided that this week I'm going to take this weekend off. I'm not going to do any classes this weekend. I need a couple of days more to rest. It's been a nonstop 7-day streak here for months, and Jen and I are packing the house, and I want to help her a little bit with some stuff she's doing, and so I'm going to take a week off, and we'll do classes again starting next weekend. But speaking of classes, I just uploaded yesterday and this morning lessons 7 and 8. And if you're into any of the stocks that we're talking about, or if you're into any stocks out there in general, you can learn a few interesting trading techniques by looking at these lessons, especially the last two that I just uploaded, number 7, number 8, where we're talking about trading, writing put contracts on stock, and also doing put option credit spreads, call option credit spreads. And we talked about the poor man call option writing strategy. When we went into that, excuse me, and if you are into, if you want to make some money on some of these stocks that we're following, or any stocks you're following, you may want to look into the Poor Man option writing program, and or credit spreads, and or writing put options. And we've been talking about this on the air here a little bit more. But if you want to get a handle on it all, check out number 7, number 8, lessons 7, 8. You can get your hands on those lessons by going to the website for stockmarketswithbruce.ca, which is my web address, stockmarketswithbruce.ca, because I'm out of Canada. Instead of .com, it's .ca. You can find the classes there. You can watch the ones you want to watch, and enjoy that. These classes, even edited, they run an hour and 40 to 2 hours long. You can watch them as many times as you want. What I would recommend is when you first watch the show, make sure you hit the like button, because that will record the show. It'll keep the show in your recording. You can also hit the share button, I think it is, and you can send it to yourself. But if you watch the show, you can watch it anytime you like, again and again and again. And this way you get a handle on what we're talking about here. And hope you enjoy it. The lessons, I think, are very handy. You're learning a lot on what's going on. You're going to figure out very quickly, oh my God, I don't even have to be a shareholder of these companies. I don't have to have 100 shares of GameStop to write GameStop options. You don't have to have 100 shares of IBM to write IBM options. You don't have to have 100 shares of Apple to write Apple options. There's all kinds of ways to be involved in these options without all that capital requirement. And so check out these lessons and figure it out. See which one interests you the most. Some are more conservative than others, but it all works out. Anyway, there you go. So lessons 1 to 8 are now available on the website for your viewing pleasure as you like. And I will begin classes 9 and 10 next weekend, not this weekend, but next weekend. We'll start doing 9 and 10. And I'll let you in on the names of those classes a little bit later on. What else is happening? The Dow's down 115 points on the pre-market. We were only down about 60 or 70 points when the jobs report came out. And I guess the market didn't like what it saw with respect to the numbers for the job report. Maybe not enough jobs created at this point in time. I'm not exactly sure what the deal is, but the Dow has not liked what it saw. The private sector added 330,000 jobs in July, well below expectations. So there's the key there. I can tell you why there's the well below expectation number. This is pretty simple to figure out. When people don't get their shots and you have a resurgence of the virus, you get shutdowns and you get slowdowns and you get delays in everything. You get delays in the reopening of offices. You get delays in the reopening of factories. You get delays just all over the place, and this adds up time and time again to a couple of dozen jobs over here that aren't starting up, some jobs over there that aren't starting up. It all kind of just just adds up, and you end up with a situation where, yeah, the economy did add jobs. That's true. 330,000 jobs were created. That's great. Unfortunately, we didn't get maybe the 500,000 we were hoping, or the 800,000 we were hoping. And you are holding back. You're holding back the economy. And this is not a USA problem. This is not a Canada problem. This is global. This is happening in Europe right now, big time, because they are battling as well the same problem that we have in North America. We have got people who are not getting vaccinated for whatever reason they have, and it is mucking it all up. And the cruise lines are taking it on the chin again. Royal Caribbean came out with their announcement this morning, their earnings, and they're burning $330 million a month in money. It's just $10 million a day, just evaporating into the sky. They have to keep raising money. They have to keep diluting their shareholders. They keep losing money per share, and they are just burning off hundreds of millions of dollars a month. At this pace right now, they're burning off something like $4 billion a year in losses. And these guys are partly restarting right now. They're sailing again. They're trying to get up. The problem is that more and more cruises that we're hearing about are reporting positive cases on board the ships. In many of the cases, I think in all cases so far, if I got this right, they seem to be, okay, hang on a second here. I gotta put someone on the timeout here. That's not what I want. What we're finding is that the cases are asymptomatic, so that people have the virus, but they don't know they have it. And the cruise ship is desperately trying to figure out who this person traveled with, and was it a husband and wife? Is it a family? They're trying to do the isolation. Then they have to do testing at the end of these cruises, and if you get a negative test, you're good to go. Because especially if you're flying somewhere, you need a negative test to get on an airplane, especially internationally. And there's all kinds of issues. And what I worry about is the whole thing I worry about is will cruise lines be able to keep adding ships to their fleet counts? Will they be restricted to capacity levels that make it impossible for them to even break even? Will they be told by the CDC if this virus thing keeps getting worse and worse and worse? And in Florida, it is a cesspool down there. It's a disaster in Florida. If Florida continues to be a complete screw up, which it is, they might be restricted to not use Florida ports. The CDC might say, we're shutting down all Florida ports to passengers and cruise ships. This is a disaster for cruise lines. I mean, these guys are ramping up here for winter, spring of next year. They have done marketing like you cannot believe to get people to book cruises. They have got millions of people who've booked cruises on cruise credits that they've, people's money they've been sitting on now for a year and a half. These guys are desperate to get this going, and all of a sudden we're hearing about case counts going up on cruise ships. This isn't good. It tells me also that Caribbean islands may not allow cruise ships in at all unless everyone on board is vaccinated, number one. But even with vaccination, it doesn't matter. People are still showing up and still testing positive, being fully vaccinated, because this variant, as I've been trying to tell you, I'm just passing on what is being talked about out there. It's a nasty variant, and it is the kind of the variant that is spreading among those who are and who are not vaccinated. It seems, though, that those who are vaccinated are able to fight it off. Those who are not vaccinated are subject to perhaps getting very ill. But Florida is an absolute disaster, complete cesspool. Governor of Florida, complete screw up. This guy is still talking about opening up schools. Hospitalizations are at the record highs right now, record highs in Florida. It's only going to get worse. It is not going to get better. The virus is having every opportunity in Florida to spread everywhere because there is no masking required, no social distancing required, wide open restaurants, wide open nightclubs, wide open. It's wide open. It is absolutely wide open. And with one of the lowest vaccination rates in the United States, Florida is just absolutely asking for it. And it's not the seniors that's the problem. It's not the ancients in Florida, the 65, 70-year-olds. They're the ones who got vaccinated. But we got a problem. Florida is a mess. Just ignore these comments. Florida's a mess. From the outside world looking in, people from the outside don't want to come in to Florida. That's bad for Florida, because if Florida has the impression that they're just loosey-goosey with this thing, travelers are not coming in. And I can tell you that countries will not allow flights into Florida at all, even into the USA. It just keeps the USA out of business. This is bad for business. It's nothing personal. It's just business. It's like The Godfather. It's nothing personal. It's just business. And right now, Florida is not doing good business. It's pretty bad the way it's being perceived on the outside world. The outside world is perceiving Florida is a joke, and Texas is practically a joke. California is doing what they can, but the Californians aren't happy about it. New York is nervous as all get up. The New York State area, Pennsylvania, they're all wondering, oh my God, what is going to happen? Are we going to do another one of these things? How bad is this going to be? We've got higher case counts here. British Columbia, we got them too. We got higher case counts in Alberta. We have higher case counts across Canada. We're all nervous about it. Europe is very nervous about it. Asia is panicking about it. This is not good stuff, and it's just bad for business. And so the markets are off today. The private sector employment numbers are bad, or not good enough, or they're good but not great. There's disappointment all around, and this will not stop. This is not going to stop. It's going to get worse. It's going to get more ugly, and we are delaying normalcy. We're delaying normalcy, where we actually have a way out of it, and not everybody's going to play along. And there's the issue. I've been talking about this for a year. I mean, I've been talking about the anti-vaxxers for a year. A year ago, I mentioned this, that even if they get the darn vaccine up, who will not take it? If a certain percentage of the population will not take the vaccine, the virus keeps reinventing itself. The variants keep coming out, and each new variant is more sinister than the last, because viruses are incredibly adept at finding ways to survive, and it just gets worse and worse. And the viruses, those who catch it will catch a more deadly version of the virus. And there will come a point in time, as these scientists are saying, viruses eventually get to the point where they are immune to inoculations. And now it's a matter of, you catch it. If it gets you, it gets you. There's nothing we can do. It'll just slowly eat you alive and you'll be dead. It's terrible. It's just terrible. What I worry about, unfortunately, as well, not unfortunately, what I worry about is the unfortunate situation where the innocent, like children, who there is no vaccine for the kids yet. I worry about kids getting this thing, and because adults won't get the vaccine. That's what worries me the most. And I'm not saying that anti-vaxxers are bad people. It's just that they're, unfortunately, part of the issue, that they're transmitters. They are transmitters of it because they are vulnerable to catching it. And if you've got the vaccine, you've got some layer of protection. If you don't, you got nothing. You got nothing. and a face mask won't save you. And the problem I have is that if children get it, and that's the worst of it right there. That's the absolute worst of it. And I just wonder, wow, I'm not, I don't care if a child is asymptomatic or not. I don't want a single child to get this thing, period. Just unacceptable. Not one should get this. The problem with a child is, of course, if they do get it and they don't know they have it and they're asymptomatic, they're out there playing with all their pals. They're super spreaders. And we're talking millions upon millions upon millions of people that are just living their lives trying to get by and not knowing that they're actually super spreaders. And that keeps this virus going at full tilt boogie here. And hospitalizations are soaring, and sick kid administration numbers are rising in Canada and the US. It's undeniable. It's just undeniable. The numbers are there. It's terrible. It's absolutely terrible. Yeah. I'm in Miami. Thanks for your concern. Yeah, great. Great. Congratulations. You're in Miami and you're fine. You're fine. Great. Oh, that's super. Good. Oh, good. The outside world isn't looking at Miami as a happy place right now, as a safe place. The outside world has a perception that Miami is not a safe place. Orlando, not a safe place. Cruise ships, not necessarily a safe place. That perception is bad for business. Nothing personal, just business. And this means the outside world ain't knocking down doors to get there. And it puts Miami or Florida way down the list of where you want to go to if you're going to go on a vacay. And that's bad for Florida. That's bad for business. And again, that's just what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the stock markets in plain English. Stock markets react to business because it is business. It's all about business. I just, man, it drives me nuts. Drives me crazy. But folks, you are adults. You're all over a certain age. You are responsible for yourselves. You do what you do. More power to you. But hey, if you find that your state budget is way out of whack, you find that the national economy is way out of whack, you find that things just aren't working out. It's not me that's causing the problem. I'm just a guy in Creston telling you that the perception is not good. And we have anti-vaxxers here, okay? I'm not picking on my viewers. I'm not picking on anyone in particular. I am not picking on any region. We in British Columbia, right here, have anti-vaxxers. There are people in downtown Creston with placards from time to time. On one side of the street, you got the vaxxers. On the other side, you have the anti-vaxxers. In Creston, town of 5,000 people. This is everywhere. This is global. And it's not a local, it's not just a Florida problem, a California problem. It's a global problem. And this is why these markets might be under pressure depending on what business these companies are in that make up these markets. And airlines are incredibly good at lobbying Congress to keep flying, even in the middle of a pandemic, which blows my mind. I don't know why the airlines haven't been shut down for a year and a half. They should be, because they're spreading this stuff everywhere. But politics is part of this game, and it's in there. And I don't want to talk politics. I don't want anything to do with it. But it's part and parcel with this entire mess, and it won't stop. This is not going to stop. It's not going to end. We're just in it, and that's the end of it. But the perception from the outside looking in does not look good. And Florida's numbers are ugly. They are really ugly. And the media up here, watching America doing what it's doing, and media up here is just, we're like, are you kidding me? Are you really? They're allowing that with all this going on? Yeah, they are. Oh man. Okay. Don't know. Just don't know. It's not good. A couple of other things. Just I want to get off that rant. I want to talk to you more about the stocks we're following. I did get a very interesting article yesterday evening that was sent to me by one of my viewers about ATIP, and I thought I would mention this to you today. ATIP, as you know, the shares, they did their Fortress, became ATIP. The shares were in the $7-8 level. Then the numbers came out; they weren't great, and all of a sudden the stock took a dump all the way down to 281, and we're not happy about it. But here, I got this article last night that was on Reddit. And I thought I'd share this with you. This I found really interesting. Some of this you know, some of this you might not know, but let me just tell you what I have here. So, ATIP physical therapy. This is posted by Hu Yatapan on Reddit. New user a couple days ago saying physical therapy ATIP is a pure play physical therapy outpatient clinic operator. They've been in the business since 1996. ATIP reached 899 locations with revenues of $482 million back in 2019. Shares last week tanked from $10 to $3 post despacking from FAII in a deal originally valuing ATIP at $2.5 billion, which was $2.1 billion equity, $400 million in debt. The market cap is now hovering at 730 after briefly falling below $600 million. Now, as of last night, just to kind of put a spin on this, right now the market cap as of last night, $777 million, just to be accurate. All right, this chaos created a good buying opportunity. Yes, the operational costs are thicker than others, and ATIP has more expensive leases, more debt, and a freshman class of special needs executives, but their failures present an opportunity to buy at pennies on the dollar. What happened? Management's response to COVID was cutting a few locations and benefits, headcount, and salaries of their part-time staff to the bone, causing drop of 25% of staff, which made 25% of staff bolt for the exits. Post-COVID revenue is increasing year over year, but ATIP is unable to satisfy demand and is feverishly hiring new staff to support the rebound. Apparently, management also can't add, given their failure to close quarter number 2 and properly calculate expenses and restating the 2021 adjusted earnings before income taxes and depreciation guidance from 120 million to 60 million, or down to 52.5 million. This show of incompetence, coupled with reduced headcount and soaring fixed costs on ATI's leases and overhead, caused ATIP to whiff on consensus estimates, tanking shares and confidence in the shop. Adding insult to injury, one of their biggest competitors had none of these issues and continues to outperform while running a stable and more respectable business, showing ATI's problems they're all of their own making. Now, who are the players is the question. It says, Advent, the $75 billion private equity shop, was humbled last week, losing $800 million on ATIP after agreeing to roll their entire equity ownership into the SPAC, receiving no cash proceeds at closing. Advent believed in ATIP at $2.5 billion and backed it up with ownership, as did management and Fortress, the sponsor for the SPAC, who also rolled in over 100% of their equity in exchange for an aggressive vesting schedule starting at $12 a share. This is an opportunity to buy Advent's 2.5 valuation for 65% off right now due to what appears to be temporary issues. Now, I want to explain a couple of things inside this comment here. Advent ended up just rolling their ownership into stock in ATIP. They took nothing but paper, and same with the folks at Fortress. They all took stock into the deal. So did a whole bunch of the pipe financiers. And the pipe financing people, the insiders of Fortress, the insiders of Advent, they can't sell any stock unless it breaks $12 a share. And it has to hold that price for, I think, at least 20 straight trading days. And then a portion of the stock is released for trading. And if the shares go up to 15, some more stock will come out. If it goes to 80, and so on. There's these staged releases that are allowed depending on how the shares do in the aftermarket. So right now, these guys are all locked in. And of course, the stock hitting a low of $281 a share, no one's getting any free trading stock. And all the clients, all these investors who backed out, who got blown out, I think, at month end, the end of July, they all got blown away down as low as $281 a share. A lot of you took advantage of this because you listened to me and you said, yes, he's right. I'm going to buy this at $3 a share, $293, $310, $320. I'm going to buy this stuff up. And sure enough, yesterday the stock came back to $450, just as an example. This gentleman goes on to say you can get the stock now at 65% lower than what Advent had been valuating the company at. Now, that was at 350 a share. All right. ATIP C-suite of deep thinkers rides the short bus. ATIP was named one of the best places to work just before current management took the reins and oversaw a mass employee exodus. Only one member of ATIP's management team has worked at ATI longer than 2 years. The rest were all hired in 1819. And while they have general healthcare and big corporate management experience, not one has ever managed physical therapists or been a physical therapist. Basically, it's a group of guys whose careers involve bouncing in between and being digested in the bowels of large corporations in the purgatory that is middle upper management, while completing some of the driest corporate healthcare work out there. Hang on one second. I just noticed I've got to plug in my computer. It's about to die. We don't want that. That would be bad. Let's hang on one second. I knew there was something missing when I started the show. I couldn't figure out what it was. Power. That's what was missing. Oomph. Horsepower. All right, here we go. Let's come around here. I am back. Okay. Thank you for tolerating that. Otherwise, we were out. We were going to be done. All right. Not a single one of these guys has ever built a business or even knows what it takes. This is not a team of all-stars. It's a B team installed to lower executive costs by ATIP's private equity overlords. Poor management is the biggest threat to success at ATI, in my opinion, says this writer. Now, why buy this thing? Demand for services and revenue is up. ATIP is hiring 300 staff per quarter, which should give the headcount back up to normal by the end of the year. Hopefully, management learned their lesson and won't make other decisions based on naivety and short-term growth objectives. Now, knowing the forward estimates presented in the SPAC presentation are BS, I reviewed the 1819 pre-SPAC, pre-COVID numbers. Years 2018-19 had average revenue and earnings before income taxes and depreciation of $733 million and $79 million, respectively. So, assuming no growth other than a return to normal in 2022, and using a simple valuation method by applying an 18-time EBITDA and a 2-time EV revenue, arrives at the share price of $5.10, or 50% upside from the current $3.41, which you could soon hit, assuming the information released in the second quarter is more favorable then. Factoring in a little growth and no operational screw-ups, this stock could easily trade in the $7-8 range. This trade allows you to buy a fair company at a wonderful price in a growing industry that is led by morons and appears to be in temporary trouble. There's the gist of this article that I got last night, and it kind of confirmed what I had suspected. First of all, that the company doesn't have a customer problem. They don't have a no one's coming in the front door to get physical therapy problem. They don't have that problem at all. Their problem is they don't have enough staff to handle the load, and they're desperately trying to hire staff to handle the load. What I think is probably happening behind the scenes. Yesterday, I mentioned this a couple of times, and I'm going to mention it again. I have a sneaky suspicion that yesterday's volume of 9.6 million shares that took these shares from a low of 365 up to 454, I have a feeling that there is a group in there somewhere inside that 9 million shares of buying. There is a buyer. It is a individual. It is an entity. It is a group. It is a competitor. It's a hospital organization, another healthcare company. It's somebody. And I'm getting this hunch that someone is acquiring up this stock down here, because down here at these levels, this thing is a steal. Now, how many shares have they got so far? How many did they have already? Some as it was. How many more will they keep buying? How high will they keep paying for it? Will they back off and see if the stock comes back again and take another run at it? I can't answer any of those questions. Anything is possible. Anything. But what I'm gathering now is that we're into the new month of August. The July sellouts have come and gone, and there's buying coming in here because people smell an opportunity that this thing could be a $7-8 stock say in the next 3 to 6 months, not overnight, but hey, we've seen crazy things happen in the meantime. If the buyer or whoever this entity group or whatever it is does breach 5% ownership, over 5% ownership, they must disclose their holding. Over 10% ownership, they must disclose their intentions. So they can buy up to 4.99% and don't have to reveal themselves and say a dang thing to anybody. But at 5% to 9.999%, they have to identify who they are. Now, it's possible that the buying could well be some of the pipe financing buyers that funded ATIP at $10 a share. They put hundreds of millions onto the table. These could be the same buyers of this stock right now. They're just averaging down like you guys are. They're just averaging down and they're buying up anything under $5. They'll just, without panic buying, they're just slowly acquiring stock as it comes up. And they're taking off the street all this loosey-goosey paper down in these 281 to 381 to 481 neighborhood. They're just going to buy it all up. So you're joining, theoretically, some very sophisticated, deep-pocketed investors to scoop this thing up. It's also possible that the buyer could be none other than the equity fund that funded this thing in the first place. The big outfit, $75 billion company, could well be the group buying up this stock, and that they will have to report to the SEC in the next few weeks, because once a month you have to reveal your position. They may reveal next 3 weeks from now, 2 weeks from now, yes, we bought up 40 million shares of the stock, and we now own this many shares. And they're doing it for obvious reasons. They're down $800 million on their investment when it went down to the $3 level. But if they get it back to the $5, $6 level by just buying up all this paper, taking it off the street and getting out of the way and helping the stock recover back to $6, $7, $8, they're not down 800 million anymore. They're actually ahead of the curve, because not only will they recover a lot of the 800 million that they lost, but because they bought this stock at 281, 320, 340, 360. Their average on this, their cost on this stock they're buying now is so low that if the market reaches $6, $7, they could be up $3 a share just on the block they're buying now, which gives them more profit than what they're down on their entire investment. See what I mean? They could be up 200 million on the whole thing. And it's only an $8 stock, or it's only a 650 stock. They could be up 200 million bucks. That could be happening. I suspect what else is going on. I would strongly suspect what else is going on is the New York backers, the Wall Street investment firms that helped put the pipe financing together for this company when they merged in. I suspect that those folks are talking to the Advent people privately off the record and suggesting, guys, it might behoove you to do a little executive search right now and bring in a CEO to run this thing that has real serious public market experience, a hitter. Bring in someone that can run a publicly traded company, because you guys need all the help you can get, and you guys need to set up a top-notch investor relations department. You guys need to set up a public company management team to manage this stock and the shareholders and future releases and everything else. This could be happening while I'm yapping to you that behind the scenes there are some serious discussions going on, and maybe already they have already identified someone who's going to take over this company in management. We may have new management in town in a very near future. So they'll have their medical guys still do the medical thing, but they'll now bring in competent public company management to take this on. In the meantime, it wouldn't surprise me that there are a bunch of Wall Street backed hedge funds, investment funds, who are buying up all this loose paper. They're just picking it off because it is below book value. And if they perceive this to be an easy double, that this stock could reach $8 a share just on numbers they had done in the past as they bring on people, the street will get the impression that, okay, they're back. Okay, they're coming back and they're getting their act together. And we'll be happy to buy this at $6, $7, $8 a share, because it now can get to this $10, $12 neighborhood maybe a year from now. But at this moment, anyone who's buying this stock down here, who had been buying this stock down here, you may find that already you may be up 50 cents a share, $1 a share, $1.50 a share from what you paid for it. You may find that at $6, $7, $8, you're already, on your entire position, because you averaged it down to $6 or $5, you're already up $2 or $3 or $4 a share. That could be happening. Now, having said all that, there's still one other wild card. If there is a Ryan Cohen kind of character in this story where Advent isn't buying any of these shares, none of the Wall Street guys are buying any of these shares. These guys are all so upset that they're not going to buy a single share whatsoever, but there is a buyer of this stock. It's a Ryan Cohen kind of mystery person that is gobbling all this stuff up, and will gobble up the first 5% of this company between $281 and $481 a share, for example. By the time they have to report to the SEC their position, they may already be at 8.5%, 9%. They may have gobbled up stock up to $550 already, and they've got 9.8% of this company already. That could be happening. They could then approach the board of directors like Mr. Cohen did and say, hey, I'm going to pick off another 5% of this company. I'm going to get up to 15% of this company, and I want 3 seats on the board. I want half the board of directors because I'm the single largest shareholder of the thing other than Advent. Or the individual goes to Advent and says, hi, guys, I noticed that you blew $800 million out of your pocket in like 3 days when the stock went from 10 to 281. Here's what I've done. I've picked up all this paper, and I have plans for this company. I have a CEO in mind that's going to take this thing on and really run with this thing. You want to team up together? Maybe we can make something happen, because the outsider coming in could very well be the kind of outsider that has my thinking on this company, and that is, these guys don't have a customer problem. They have a staffing problem. They have a management problem. Well, I've got management solutions, and we're going to fix the staffing problem, but we're also going to expand this company dramatically and aggressively. We're not going to sit idly by with 900 locations and be happy with that. I want this thing to go to 5,000 locations. There are 38,000 centers in the United States for therapy. We're going to get 5,000 of them in the next 2 years, and I got the team that can do it, and I have money to pull this off that I can put into this company. And Advent, you do too. And why don't we team up together? Why don't we throw $5 billion into the treasury of this thing with a bond offering of some kind? And we'll do a bond offering that's convertible into common stock at $15 and $20 and $25 a share over the next 5 years. Why don't we drop a bunch of dough into these guys' laps, and now they can buy everybody up? But I'll bring the management in that can do this deal. And we will transform this little, POS right here and really turn it around on its ear. Because this guy is going to say, or this girl, this team, hey, I've already put in X amount of millions of dollars by buying up all the paper. I'll keep buying it up until I have control. You either work with me, or I'm going to take over control and do it my way. Why don't we team up together? We can just get rich. I think the Advent people would be more than interested, much delightfully interested in something like this coming together. But we'll have to see how this all plays out. Anyway, that is this a little article I wrote, I read last night. I found last night. I wanted to read to you my thoughts and interpretation on what could be happening here, and just where things are at the moment. Now, the stock at this second in time, this pre-market moment, is showing a 419 last trade down 31 cents, but it's only showing 3,300 volume. So I'm not going to buy any, I'm not putting any credibility in this quote whatsoever, because this stock, whatever it does in pre-market and when it opens, is a totally different story. And it could well be that the buyer, or whoever the buyers were, are offshore. They're not in the US. They're not participating in pre-market trading. They're participating in market trading only. I have no idea. There's so much that could be going on here. I think there's a lot going on here. There are millions, hundreds of millions of profit at stake here, hundreds of millions in profit to be made. on this deal if it's run right. And I just have a feeling that there are new kids in town who are smelling an opportunity to jump in here at right now 41 to 45 cents on the dollar, because this was a $10 deal. It's 420, 418 to 450 a share. This is still 55% off minimum from its deal of a month ago. So yeah, there's money here. There's opportunity here. And if you're any of you guys picking this up and putting it away, I highly encourage you to do so. Just buy the stock. If you got options, hang on. It could be a fun ride here. Your 250s, your 5s, your 750s, even your 10s might take a pop. I don't know about the 1250s because, again, I don't know what the big picture will be, but it could happen. It could work out that in not too long a time frame, like a couple of months from now, between now and then, this company gets it gets taken over. In effect, it's a takeover, and the new group is so well funded that the street just starts smelling a huge opportunity. They smell what these investors are smelling. They're going 38,000 clinics. These guys have 900. They're the single largest outside participant in the clinics. These guys could be the number one physiotherapy clinic operator in the world. Couple of dollars here and there, and a few acquisitions here and there. Next thing you know, we got ourselves 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 clinics. This stock's a $50 stock, and that's why you buy it at 418. That's why these guys are nibbling it up now, because they're thinking 10 times their money is what they're smelling here, and they can call the shots. So those of you out there, even if you have $10 or $12 contracts, if the street begins to smell that these people who are grabbing this stuff up down here have thoughts of $30, $40, $50, $60 a share in their future, the stock can go to 15 right now. It can go to 15 in a month, despite all the nonsense of the market, because they'll ignore the numbers. They'll ignore the financials from last quarter. It won't matter anymore. Forget last quarter's financials. Forget COVID. Think about the next 6 months to a year, how this company could quadruple or 500% grow in size. That's where speculators will come in here and go, wow, if Robinhood can go to $50 a share, this can go to 15, $20 a share. And therein is the deal. There's so much cash sloshing around looking for deals. You get the right group of guys with this entity putting the right cash deal together, you may find that money is available for this company at 2.5%, 3.5% interest. Cheap, because they're buying physical therapy centers, cash flowing centers. It's not like you got to start them from scratch and hope they find you. You're going to buy existing physical therapy centers and just add them into your existing pot. There could be something going on. So that's this man's opinion on just what's happening over here. We'll keep an eye on it. I'll let you know, and we'll see what happens next. Sofi, I keep reading good things on Sofi. I keep seeing an article here, an article there. I see an opinion piece here, an opinion piece there. I just get the sense that Sofi is about to take off. Unfortunately, yesterday it just gave us a god-awful day. It was down 62 cents. Low of 1501, high of 1605, close to 1511. Pre-market is at 1524 right now. Volume of 342,000 shares with 17 minutes to go before we open for the day. I like the Sofi story. I believe in it. I think Sofi is more valuable, more profitable, and has more upside than Robinhood does. The difference between Sofi and Robinhood on one metric, just one of the metrics, is everybody knows who Robinhood is. Nobody knows who Sofi is, comparatively speaking. So for every 10 people that know about Robinhood, one person knows about Sofi. That's the problem. That problem is about to be solved because Sofi is going to announce their financials coming up, and they're going to do it in a big, big public way. They're aggressively going to talk about what they're about. And I think the street, Wall Street, the investment community is going to welcome the news. They're going to welcome the promotion. They're going to welcome the chutzpah of these guys. And I think that for every 10 people that know about Robinhood, instead of one person knowing about Sofi, 4 people will know about Sofi after that. Then they will continue to promote and expose and promote and they'll eventually be 10 for 10. Everybody knows about Robinhood will know about Sofi. Anyone who takes a look at Sofi will go, wow, these guys have got all kinds of money. They don't have regulatory problems. They don't have all kinds of lawsuits against them from bad trading, GameStop, and all the other nonsense that happened in January, February. These guys are running a pretty good shop. They've got a guy running this company who really knows social media, the former CEO of Twitter. This SoFi thing is well run, well managed, and is poised for a major takeoff. And they're about to get their bank charter. All of this added in tells me this is a $30 stock soon. Soon it will be a $30 stock. Today it's at $15.24, and I look like I'm dreaming. People look at me going, "You're dreaming. You're just hyping this thing. You're just a shill. You're just dreaming about it." Well, we'll find out who's right when it all comes together. But I kind of like the SoFi story a whole bunch. And down here, this thing's a bargain, and it's not going to last long. And when this thing turns, it will be brutal and fast, and no one will have a moment to spare. You notice what happened to GameStop last night at the bell? Those of you who weren't here last night or who had already called it a day, if you weren't around here last night, you did not notice how GameStop went from $150 a share to $158 a share in 3 minutes on 9 million shares of trading, and then jump back to the 153, 155 range again. We're at 150, 173 right now. GameStop is now part of the S&P mid-cap index. It was part of the S&P small cap index, but today it is now part of the mid cap index. And after the bell last night, and right up to the bell, right in the last 10 minutes and right after the bell, all these ETFs and index funds had to realign their ownership of GameStop. Some had to get out, some had to get in, and we had this wild gyration on GameStop. And that is an indication of what's going to happen on SoFi. I'm not saying SoFi is going to become part of an index. I'm saying that SoFi will go from $15 to $25 in 15 minutes, and you will have no chance to participate in that move whatsoever. If you've written calls against it, you're in trouble. If you've written puts, you're laughing. If you're long the stock, you're happy. You got call contracts at any price, you're laughing. That is what's going to happen. It's not going back to 15 after it gets to 25, because the next stop is 30 on the stock. Is all brokerage firm analysts are going to jump all over the stock and say, "Oh, we like it. We like it. Oh, we like this company. It's a buy recommendation." They're all going to wait for the stock to move first, and then they're going to tell you how much they like the stock. There are just not very many analysts right now leading ahead of the stock at the moment. Why? I don't know. But the SoFi stock, I think at 15.24 is a joke down here, but it isn't going to last long. This joke is almost over, and when it turns, it will turn dramatically, and there you have it. That's where I sense it. Anyway, that's it. Okay, we are now 13 minutes away from the opening. You've got to stick around for your payoff. That's how this market works from time to time. The GameStop, by the way, 150, 175, down $1 on the morning. Nothing serious going on here. May have a pop right off the bat. We'll see how the market wants to react to this. We're looking forward to how other shares are going to react. Obviously, I'm looking at our friends at 23andMe and all the other stocks we follow, IBM, Apple, Microsoft, all the other SPACs we have. Watching with great interest what's going on with Robinhood, what's going on with the AMC, what's going on at Matterport, and on it goes. Right now, I'm showing Apple at 147.23, down 13 cents. So there's no bad news there. That's hardly an issue. Fifth Wall acquisition closed at sitting at, looks like at 12.25 on 100 shares of volume. Can't put any stock in that quote. Let's see, who else we got? ATIP right now, we're still showing $4.19 a share on pre-market. I don't know if that's going to be at that price once we start trading. I think we'll be back to $4.50 in no time. Vector acquisition at 10.01. Nothing going on at the moment so far. That will become Rocket Lab. That meeting date, August 20, is set for 16 days from now. AMC right now is at 33.70, up 11 cents on the pre-market. Finally, that's the first moment of upside we've had, I think, all morning here. on AMC. Matterport right at the moment at $14.94, down 6 cents on 3,000 shares. Very quiet at the moment. I love this company, love this stock. Looking forward to their earnings coming up here in the not too distant future. They're having a conference call, and then they're involved in a wealth conference. They are just ramping up their promotion machine, and I think these shares are going to go for a run. IBM down 27 cents to 143.80. We've done the GameStop. Let's see. Sextra is 837 unchanged so far from last night with no volume. 23andMe closed at 868. It's 872, up 4 cents. It was up to 885 this morning, roughly, but we've only had 8,000 shares trade. See how that one performs. And Nav Site Holdings is 996 unchanged on 1200. Nav Site becomes Spire in 9 days. Next Friday, the 13th of August is the date. Friday the 13th. Why did they pick that date? I don't know, but they picked Friday the 13th to become Spire Global. Go figure. Can't account for taste. What are you going to do? We are 10 minutes away from opening. We're at 152 on GameStop now, down 75 cents on 31,000 shares. Not a lot to worry about there. Sofi is at the moment 15.22, up 11 cents on 353,000 shares. We were in the 15.55 level earlier this morning. Something tells me we might be right there shortly after opening. We'll see how that plays itself out. The Dow right now down 131. Pre-market still at the low of the day. S&P down 14 or 15 now. NASDAQ down 20. So NASDAQ is hardly participating in any kind of a sell-off. Crude down $1.70 again to 68.88 a barrel. So crude has now dropped $10 a barrel from that 78 level that we just touched at around July 4th or so. We were then hanging at 73 to 76 a barrel, and then 71 to 74 a barrel. Now we're 68.80 a barrel, down $1.70. There's worries about China and Asia slowing down because of the, the variant. There's that issue. And supply chain issues continue to dominate the story in the market. We're still getting European factories, car factories are all reporting issues with chips. Other factories, same thing in other areas, other products. The chip thing is just everywhere, and this world runs on smart chips. And we got a problem with the smart chip situation. So there's a lot of issues happening here that we're wondering about. And what can I say? We're going to have to just see how this all plays out. Anyway, there it is, everybody. Welcome to the show, the channel. I hope I haven't made you too angry today, but I hope you're more aware of what's going on. I hope you believe it. I don't know if you believe what I think is going on as to be real. I don't know. We'll see what's going on. Anyway, what can I say? We are where we're at, and we're going to be just watching this market, see what's going on. It's been an interesting couple of months now lately. The Dow and the S&P and Nasdaq are reaching new highs, or in the area of very high highs. Earnings are very good for S&P 500, but SPAC stocks have been under pressure everywhere, and there's been a lot of doubt spread by the doubters out there about the validity of SPACs and if they're any good or not. Some people just will not be convinced that a SPAC will ever be a good investment. My personal take on it is I would rather buy in a $10 deal, ground floor, and be early than be late. I don't want to buy the SPAC at $60 when I could have had it at 10. Despite the fact that they do fluctuate, some go higher, some go lower, some stay where they are. They don't move fast enough. They're delayed. They have issues. It's just a price you pay for a ground floor investment, and you wait it out. And if the stock goes down, you buy more, and it goes down, you buy some more, and you eventually get your payoff. And when they turn dramatically. And that's what's going to happen here. And I think that a number of you are going to be very pleasantly surprised at how quickly some of your SPACs just turn the corner and go the other direction in a massive direction. I mean, in a real hurry. You're going to be blown away by how quickly this can happen. Even if you're just an option holder at $12.50 a contract, $15 a contract, whatever price you pay per contract, even if you're down on your stock, you're going to see your stocks turn so much, so fast. You're just going to go, oh, what happened? What went on? How come no one told me this? Well, it's because in an hour, your stock went up $5. And that just turned everything around the other direction. And that's how this is going to go. There it is. We got thunder outside here, by the way. I don't know if I doubt you can hear this, but we've got this happening outside. We've been raining off and on all morning. I can see mountains again. We had no mountains for 2 days around us. All of a sudden, we can see for 25 miles. It's cleared right up. I think the rain has cleared out a lot of the smoke. It sure is nice to see. The humidity factor is higher. And boy, am I happy about this. Let's hope it lasts. We're experiencing some thunder and lightning around here. Hopefully the lightning won't start a fire. We're 5 minutes away from opening this market. We're down 143 on the Dow. We're down 16 on the S&P. We're down 22 on NASDAQ. Down $1.77 on crude oil going into the market. There's where I'm at. We'll see what's going on here. 1 minute at a time, 1 day at a time. That's the way we're going to play this game. Thank you for joining me today. Thank you for those of you who've been sending kind messages, supportive messages, letting me know, Jen, know that you support us. You're fans of ours, and that you're just telling us to just hang in there. Don't worry about the haters. You're going to be all right. Thank you all for those very kind messages. I do appreciate it very much. We both do. It's absolutely fantastic. And like I said earlier, we have now uploaded the first 8 classes on the website. They're all up and available for viewing at your leisure. And so if you would like to grab one of those 8 lessons or some of them, you can now binge watch for a week or so. We're not going to do any classes this weekend. I'm going to take this weekend off and just get some rest and get ready for next week. I got a lot of stuff to do. We have a realtor coming here later tonight to look at our house, and we're going to see what happens there with regard to pricing ideas and listing ideas and everything else. And so we're going to see how this goes. One step at a time. We are 2 minutes away from the opening. Welcome all to Stock Markets with Bruce. Your Uncle Bruce here, watching these markets. We're at 1530 on Sofi. We're up 19 cents so far on the morning. We'll see how that wants to open. We've got let's see how is GameStop looking right now. GameStop on the market right up 153, up a quarter. Holding its own. We've got 23andMe last at 868, still at 868 on 11,000 shares now. And we have Matterport closed at 15 last night, sitting at 1493 here, 3,200 shares traded. It did get as low. It looks like it got a little lower. Did it go down 1485 now. It's back to 1493. It's coming back on. The Dow still at the low of the day, down about 137. We'll see how that works out. And one trade at a time, one stock at a time. ATIP 428, down 22 cents on 5,700 shares at the moment. We'll see if that's real or not on the opening. We'll figure out how that stock wants to react with more and more news coming out about it. I'm glad to see news coming out. Like I just read you that article. I'm glad to see this. I want it discussed. I want this thing talked about. I want people speculating on what they think is going to happen. This is exactly how I want this to go. I don't want a veil of secrecy over this company. I want the bad news. I want the good news. I want all the news. I'll make up my own mind what I like and don't like, and if I like the stock or not. But I still believe in this upside of this company because the business they're in is a booming business. No question about it. We're going to see how they handle it and how the backers of this company ultimately handle this. That's what I'm awaiting with great anticipation. How are the market people who've really backed these guys, who've valued this thing at 2.5+ billion? How are they going to react here? That's what you show me. You show me what you guys are made of. That's what I'm looking forward to finding out. All right, there is the latest for all of you out there. Again, welcome to the show, the channel, and nice to have you sticking around today. Get ready for the opening. We're getting ready in a minute to start trading. Let's see what's going to happen. I'm excited. Let's see what gives. Man, oh man, can we get another update here or what? I'm open. The bell is ringing. The bell is ringing, and we're getting ready to start trading. I see Robinhood up $7.64 a share to $54.44. The bizarro world continues unabated. Sofi is up 12 cents to $15.23. GameStop up 57 cents to 153.32. The Dow down 167 points. S&P down 14. Nasdaq down 14. ATIP first trading at 432. It looks like it was as low as 425. Now 435. Down 15 cents. Now 430 cents. Come up a dime here already on 61,000 shares on ATIP. So that is settling in. We'll see how that works out. We've got AMC up 83 cents. We have Matterport at 14.88, down 12 on 19,000 shares. We have 23andMe up 4 cents to 8.72, up 4, it looks like, on 39,000 shares. We have Fifth Wall down 4 cents. Vector up 2 cents. Navsite unchanged. Cyxtera up a dime at 8.47 on 2,200 shares. Cyxtera up a dime. That's a green bar beside their name. I'm not used to that. Usually it's red. IBM down 71 cents to drive everybody wacky. 143.25 was a low. 143.36 is the current price. 92,000 traded on IBM. The Dow down now 220. Nasdaq, Dow down 220. Microsoft down 64 cents. Apple up a dime. Tesla up 3.53. Royal Caribbean down $1.28 to 73.06. We're down $1.43 now on Royal Caribbean. We're going lower fast, and we're going lower to the 60s for sure. I think that's my gut feel on this thing. Norwegian down 37 cents. Carnival down 30 cents as well. Amazon up 8.60. Facebook up 94 cents. Google down $1.74. Back to our favorites. Robinhood at $60.45. Should there be a congressional investigation as to why Robinhood would open at $38 on Friday, go to $32, and then 3 days later be at $60 a share? Don't you think that there's market manipulation going on there? Shouldn't there be an investigation? I hear crickets out of Congress. Sofi, 15.42, up 31 cents, recovering some of yesterday's losses. GameStop, 153.17, up about 40 cents. ATIP now 4.45, down only a nickel. ATIP 4.48, down 2 cents on 100,000. So ATIP quickly coming back to go higher. AMC 35.01 up $1.42. Matterport still down 23 cents to 14.77. 23andMe is up a nickel. Fifth Wall down 4 cents. Vector up a penny. Navsite unchanged. Cyxtera, just to tease us, down 2 cents now on the day. IBM down 92 cents. The Dow is down 200. S&P down 14. Nasdaq down 6. As we start the day off here with a bit of a pullback, but it doesn't seem to be aggressive and dramatic. Robinhood now up $14.47 a share this morning at $60.87. That's where Robinhood is. Sofi, $15.40, up 29 cents. Sofi volume to start the day, 928,000 shares. GameStop now down a quarter at 152.50. ATIP, 440, down a dime, or down, it looks like 439, down 11. AMC up a buck. Matterport down a quarter. 23andMe up 7 cents. So we've got mixed opening here. Some up, some lower. With the Dow down around 200 points at the moment. There is where we're at. Let's see what happens. Oh my gosh. Yeah, here we go. The Credit Savage. I just sold all my hood at $60. That was a home run for me. I'm out of there. Robinhood is a zombie stock, the dead being animated by the Dark Lord. People are trading Robinhood like crazy. I'm sure they are. It's 63.72 now. 19 million traded already. Day traders all over this stock, just all over it. There is no justifiable reason for this stock to be here. It's at 64.92. The company loses nothing but money and will. They will lose nothing but money. The stock price does not make the company richer. It only adds value to the market cap, which is great for shareholders. 65.48 up again. Great for shareholders. Bad news for the company because they left a lot of money on the table at $32 a share. The stock is now a double, and they didn't get that extra $33 a share in their pocket. That's $2 billion in value they didn't get. And I don't know if they can issue any stock to anybody right now at these prices. I don't know if anyone will want to pay it. This is pure retail day trading speculation that has just gone wild. It's the only game in town, although Sofi now, 15.60 itself, up 49 cents. My personal opinion, Sofi is worth 65 a share before Robinhood is worth 65 a share. But one is trading there and one isn't. Sofi up to 15.60, up 44 cents. Looking great at the moment, but Robinhood at 65.60 is getting all the action. Unbelievable. Sofi, 1.3 million traded. Nothing to sneeze at, but not even near a sniff compared to Robinhood right now. GameStop has turned positive again, up 82 cents, 153.57. ATI has gone positive. ATIP at 453 last trade. It is now trading 157,000 shares. So we've got some upward movement on ATIP. We have upward movement on GameStop. We have upward movement on Sofi. We're up 18.80 on Robinhood at 65.60. We got AMC up 83 cents. We got 23andMe up 9. Vector up a penny. And we got IBM down 85 cents to drive everybody crazy. The Dow is down 162 now, improving. S&P down 12. NASDAQ went green. It's now up 2.25 points over in NASDAQ. Oil down 210 a barrel to 68.46. That's what we've got. SoFi, 15.62. That is the high of the day ballpark here on 1.5 million. Very good. We're happy to see that. That should be helping some of you in your contracts. GameStop 153.54. ATIP now down 1 penny, 441 last trade. AMC up $1.08. Matterport 14.77, down 23 cents. So there it is. Yeah, look, come on, Bruce. Hood has 70 times the customers. I mean, I might like him, but he doesn't know. I agree. I understand that Robinhood has 18 million customers. I understand that. But I also understand that Robinhood loses money with 18 million customers. And there is no way they're going to turn a profit with 18 million customers doing the business they're doing. There is no way. They had far higher volumes going through their systems in the last 3 months than they have right now. They're losing money, and they're going to keep burning off this cash that they just raised. This $2 billion they raised will last them 6 months, maybe 8 months. They'll burn through it within a year. They need more cash. They need diversification. They need people with additional accounts. They need all of the 401ks they can get their hand on, IRAs they can get their hands on. They're in competition with Wall Street, the big boys. This 65.60 stock price is not going to make them put any money in their pocket. This is not helping the company in that sense. It doesn't hurt them. I mean, I'm not saying this is bad, but the stock is a pure disconnect from the fundamentals, a complete disconnect. Now, everyone may have said that about GameStop. When GameStop went to $380 a share, $400 a share, complete disconnect. But GameStop had a short squeeze going on at that time. GameStop, by the way, right now up 284 at 155, so it's going higher as well. Anyway, there you go. What can I say? I don't know what to say about Robinhood. I have avoided it. I don't recommend it. I don't believe in this company. It is one scary outfit. But it is doing what it's doing, and there you go. Robinhood halted apparently. 65.60 is halted because of activity. SoFi 15.53 up 42 cents. GameStop up $1.70 to 154.45. ATIP down a dime Is that right? Down a dime to 440. AMC up 76 cents. Matterport down a quarter. At 23andMe now up 22 cents to 890. We're at 890 on 23andMe. Fifth Wall down a 4 cents. Vector up 2. Navsite unchanged. Cyxtera down 3. And IBM is down 99 cents to drive everybody crazy. Dow is down 204 points. The S&P down 14. NASDAQ up 8. So we've got a turnaround on NASDAQ for sure. That's where we're at right now. I sold 99 of 100 of Matterport at the high, kept one just so I could easily watch it. Royal Caribbean did report before the opening. They did, and the stock was lower to start the morning. Royal Caribbean now down $1.03, 73.46. Low of the day, 72.65. So far on the day for Royal Caribbean. Yeah, it is under pressure. 1555 on Sofi, up 44 cents on a volume of 1.83 million. It's got another good day going. And ATIP is now off 20 cents to 430 a share on ATIP. Just took a serious shot down on 202,000 shares. ATIP getting hit right now on an attack. It could be a short attack. I have no idea. It is just backed off to 429 a share on one quick move here. We'll see how that goes, if that lasts much longer, or is it just a one-off? Excuse me, I do not know. Matterport looks a little better. It was down a quarter, now it's down 16 cents to 14.82. SoFi back to 15.55, up 44 cents. High today, 15.63, 8 cents away from the high today on SoFi. 71.73 on Robinhood. The imbalance continues. It's a pure momentum play, pure speculation. There are gazillions of 18 to 25-year-olds jumping all over this stock for the momentum. It's a day trading momentum right now, and it's at 71.42, up 26 bucks a share. It's now 73.42 on 24 million shares. It is not moving on fundamentals. It is purely moving because it's the stock to speculate on at this moment in time. And there's just a whole bunch of flippers in this stock jumping all over it. If you're long this stuff, get out, take your money, $77 a share. But hey, it's up to you how you're going to do it. It is not out of control, but it is wild and wacky. Can you explain the warrants on CXYT? From what I understand, it looks like when the deal went through for Cyxtera, that all shareholders of the former company were also given 1-for-1 plus warrants as a switch, and you have an opportunity to exercise warrants to help fund the company if you wish to. And as I understand it, the warrants are trading at 175, 180, something like that, 170, 180. And you are free to sell them and take the money. It's a free gift. For every 3 shares you had, you now have a share of Cyxtera and 1 warrant. And that's a gift out of nowhere. If you're getting 180 for the warrant, that's like 60 cents a share as compensation for you. Look at it that way. That's 60 cents against the cost of your Cyxtera stock. And way to go. 8.39 now on Cyxtera, up 2 cents a share. You can hold the warrants for as long as you want. They're good for a while. They're exercisable. Is it 11.50 if I recall? If the shares go higher, the warrants go higher. You can do whatever you want with them. 77 on Robinhood now, up 30 bucks a share. No congressional meetings are being called to investigate the trading of Robinhood stock at all. And notice Robinhood is not preventing you from buying or selling Robinhood stock. Unlike GameStop, 155.25 up 250 on GameStop. SoFi 15.66. That is running up to the new high of 15.72 again on 2.1 million shares. Your SoFi are definitely improving now, and we're happy to see that. ATIP now at 430, bounced up a little bit now, 431, 432. So ATIP seems to be coming back a little bit here. Still down 18 cents after a shot that took it down to the low of the day, which was 425. It's now 432, up 7 cents from the low, and seems to be coming back a bit. GameStop up 275 to 155.50. It's now a member of the S&P Mid-Cap 400 Index. That's an upgrade. That puts it into a whole bunch of new ETFs and index funds that had never held it before. Interesting. We'll see how this affects the market. I have no idea. Thunder is rolling outside. Ooh, we got rolling thunder out there. It is up there. We're halted again at $77 on Robinhood, up $30 a share. The company's market cap is exceeding $64 billion and guaranteed to lose money as a corporation. What are we going to say? Still no available options, or have they got new options now? That might be exactly what's happening. Let me double check. We may have options trading on Robinhood here. We may not. Let's see. Are there options up on Robinhood? I don't see any. Do any of you see options anywhere on Robinhood? I don't see any at the moment. See what's going on there. Okay, the Dow still down 205. Again, it was 160 on the down dip, now 205. S&P down 14. NASDAQ holding a 15-point gain. Robinhood 77.03 last trade. And that's what we've got. Let's see. From Robinhood itself, some stock exchanges, not Robinhood, are temporarily halting trading. ME touched 890. It did. It's 889, up 21 cents right now. We're at 1490 on Matterport, only down a dime. ATIP 431.32. GameStop 155.18, up 243. SoFi 1578, up 67 cents. Looking good on SoFi. That's the high of the day. They say yes, options are available on Robinhood. They say that guy is saying yes. I show him on Webull says no message. Thank you for that. I just haven't got them yet on Market Watch. That's what's going on. Yes, sadly, yes, Robinhood options. Yeah, here you go. Uncle Bruce, did you hear Kramer yesterday in his lightning round segment? I think at 15, you just buy SoFi. I agree, 1583. This is a $30 stock, kids. If Robinhood is 77, SoFi is 60. That's my thinking. Options are trading on TD. The stock might go to 100. Fidelity has options on Robinhood. So who's doing this to the hood? It's manipulation. That's what it is. SoFi, let's break 16. Went from 2 to 20 on a $70 strike since the opening. Unbelievable. Options are all zero on hood options currently, says DQ. 77.03 last trade on Robinhood, waiting for the stock to be brought back from a halt. We've got SoFi at 1580, up 69 cents now on a volume of 2.66 million, high of 1587. It's trading right there, 1587 right now on SoFi. Your SoFi is moving up yet again, looking good. 1586, 87, 88, very nice. The SoFi definitely moving up this morning, and deservedly so. It is so undervalued, it's ridiculous. ATIP now 425, down a quarter. We got Matterport at 1485, down 15. 23andMe 882, down 4, up 14. Fifth Wall down 4. Vector up a penny. Navsite unchanged. Sexera up 9 cents to 846, and IBM down 34 cents only to drive us up the wall crazy. SoFi 1587, pushing the high of the day right now. 1588, definitely pushing the high of the day. Contracts on SoFi, looking better all the time. Let me take a look at January SoFi contracts. A lot of you are we're worried about your SoFi contracts. The 750s are now 875. The 10s are pushing 640. The 1250s are pushing 475. The 15s are pushing 360 now. 1750s are pushing 277. The 20s pushing 214. The 2250s at 175. And the SoFi 25s are pushing 134. They're all showing green, going higher, as is your stock. 1591 right now. High of the day on your stock. 1596, 1597 on SoFi. $16 is right around the corner. I think we got a hot knife, soft butter, and we're going to go through it. There it is, 1602. Boom! Booyah! SoFi, 1602. For the first time in a while, we have hit $16 a share. We did it we did it on Monday, Tuesday, couldn't hold it. But boy, it would sure be nice now to take it to 17 bucks. That would be sweet. We haven't seen 17 since early July. That would be kind of nice. We deserve that. And more, so much more. The stock was over $20 in late July, so we have a gap here. It is time for SoFi to take a shot and reward us for our patience. We're up 84 cents to 15.95 on 3.3 million. Beautiful. Robinhood 72.12 up $25. High of the day. Robinhood $85 a share for the all-time high on Robinhood. Now at 72. The speculation is rampant and ridiculous on Robinhood. Giantano, thank you for joining us as a new member. Love it. I love having new members come in here. Nice to have you here. We're trying to follow this market in plain English as best we can. It is insanity right now on Robinhood. Just amazing. 72.12 is probably halted again. Yep, halted again. High of 85. Wow, just unbelievable. 15.91 on Sofi. If Robinhood is 85, Sofi is 100. That's my opinion. Unbelievable. Robinhood 72, Sofi should be 75.80. I mean, Sofi is so underpriced compared to what Robinhood is doing. Unbelievable. Anyway, there you have it. Sofi is on fire, says Alex. There you go. Why is Royal Caribbean not going up? It's because they're blowing $10 million a day, evaporating $10 million a day into the sky, and there are possibilities that the CDC could shut cruising down again if the variant is not controlled very shortly. Anti-vaxxers, you can thank your anti-vaxxers for this one. That's what's happening. Robinhood's driving me insane. It's halted. Sofi and the Hood are two different companies. Yes, they are. Hard to compare them, Bruce. Kinda, except one is positive cash flow. The other one isn't. They both offer trading platforms. Sofi offers everything, where Robinhood is just a one-trick pony. So I like the Sofi a lot more than Robinhood. But you know what? The volume's on the Robinhood right now. So 28 million traded. Guess what it's going to do? It's going to go bonkers. Absolutely bonkers. 15.95 on Sofi. High of the day, 16.04. You got to love it. 3.68 million on Sofi. No trading halt here. You can trade that one all you want. And Sofi is 50% below where it should be. It should be $30 right now. And it's at 15.93. So there you go. What can I say? Here we go again, says Dave. 72.12. Last I see on the thing here. Let's see what we do. 143 drop on the Dow. We're improving there. The S&P down 9. NASDAQ up 10. That's what we have right now. 72.12 last on Robinhood. That's what we've got right now. Let's see what happens. The zombie stock that would not die. 15.89 on Sofi. GameStop 155.71 up 2.96. ATIP down 28 cents to 4.22. AMC down is up 6 cents only. Matterport down 31. 23andMe 8.86 up 18. Fifth Wall down 4. Vector up a penny. Navsite unchanged. Cyxtera up 2. IBM up 8 cents to drive us crazy. It's up 8 cents. Go IBM. Go, go, go. Robinhood, I hear, is just relocating to Bulgaria. The Credit Savage, wow, Hood made me money. Sofi is making me money, and today is a good day. Sold all my Hood at 60 and bought more Sofi at 15.40. Today is a good day. Beautifully done. Beautifully traded. I'm short RCL. I know why its stock price isn't going up. Laughing out loud. I know, baby. Yes. Let's see. ATIP, not looking so good. 4.23. Bargoon City. Right there. It is Bargoon City. And we'll see how it all plays itself out. Wow, unreal. We're still down 163 now, 173 on the Dow. We're dropping again on the Dow. We can't seem to get a consistent up move. We'll see if there's some choppiness going through here. We're negative now on NASDAQ, down 6 points as well. 70.41. I think we're back up on Robinhood. I think we're back up. Let's see. Hood dropping again. There's a big war right now. 70.41 on Robinhood on 31.3 million shares. 69.53 on Robinhood right at the moment. Okay, Robinhood trading like crazy. 69.53, 68, 66. Up $21 on the day. 68.66. Sofi 15.78, 15.77, up 66 cents. Robinhood back to 70.67. We're trying to hold 70 right now. 69.69 on Robinhood. What a morning. Whew, what a crazy morning this is. It's insane. It's amazing. It is out there. IBM down 44 cents to drive us crazy. What can I say? It's dropping with the Dow, going up with the Dow, dropping with the Dow. Unbelievable. Let's see. Holy crap. Put on 820 at 70 is now $18. I got it for 10.10. Wow, nice trade. Let's see. 68 now. Yes, Sofi is the real deal. Robinhood is a possible falling knife, although it's at 72 again. Let's see. What else we got? AMD just keeps going up. When will it stop? Hood and RCL are trading in the same neighborhood at the moment. A volume on Hood moving like watching the gas pump. Yep, the Hood is just unreal. 71.05 on Robinhood right now. Speculation rampant. Absolutely wild. Uncle Bruce, can you start addressing Robinhood as Robin the Hood? GameStop is going to go up to 154 now on GameStop, up $1.25. SoFi at 15.76, up 66 cents. I don't think the hedge funds will short Robinhood. This market is so emotional right now. Laugh out loud. What a world. Looks like the Hood and SoFi are following each other this morning. Their lines are about perfect matches. Well, SoFi is only 50% where it should be, as far as I'm concerned. SoFi is so undervalued. Do we know when the earnings are coming for GameStop? I still think it's a month away. They had the end of January, then March, April, May, and then June, July. End of August would be the end of this quarter, so we'll know in September-ish sometime. That's my guess. Crap volume on GameStop, 154.16, up $1.41 on 411,000 shares. SoFi 15.74, up 63 on 4.5 million. That's good volume here. Hood 66 now, 66.83. Way to go. Here we go. It baffles me. The Hood is trading at 70, but SoFi, who has more products and is getting their charter this year. Exactly. SoFi is the bargain here. Hood is way out of whack. I agree. Bought more GameStop and SoFi, sold all my Tesla. Can't help myself, says Aaron. And why are the dummies saying we're in a correction? NASDAQ, S&P, Dow are all at record highs. Company has more money than ever. Why the face is wrong with these people? I agree. We're not in a correction at all. Not in the big markets. GameStop shares, earnings September the 8th. GameStop earnings September the 8th. All right. Let's see. What else is going on here? Robinhood going to need a parachute. 63 on Robinhood. Those puts have got to be going up sky high. That's such an awesome trade. I'm very happy for you. Nicely done. My only red for the day is RCL, $50 put for Jan 22. Why the face makes 0 sense. Yeah, what are you going to do? It just made over 500 on a Robinhood, on a put on Robinhood. Sweet ride. Froze again at 63.07. It's halted again. So much for enforcing regulations for anyone other than Martha Stewart on just one put. Uncle Bruce, maybe dumb question, but is there such a thing as a correction to the positive side? No, they don't. No, the term correction is a Wall Street term. Wall Street brokers, they really don't like telling you when to sell. Have you ever noticed that? Whenever you watch the halftime report with the characters on there, and they talk about, the judge will say, "Oh, Stephanie, you sold whatever stock." It makes her look nasty. It makes her look mean. He kind of gives the impression that you've done something wrong, and she goes, "I'm up 60% on the stock. I'm going to take profits. That's my job. I take profits when I make these kind of money." It's a dirty word to make a profit in New York. Almost, it's like to sell is a dirty word. So you only hear about buy. You never hear about sell. So you get that. 64.77 on Robinhood. I think we're back trading again. 15.75 on SoFi, up 64 cents. I sold Hood for an $1,800 profit. Beautifully done. We're moving again. 65.69. Scratch that. We're moving again. I couldn't get in on the puts for Robinhood because the spreads are so big you can't get a good fill. SoFi doesn't seem to like 16. So can we just skip to 17 and beyond? We'll just go there. I meant good, but there's a bit of jealous trepidation. Tesla is pretty amazing stock. I agree, SoFi. Let's fight this out at 25. All right. Lord options on Hood are pricey against me. Uncle Bruce, what do you think about tickers focused around the space industry? Well, I like the two we have that I follow very closely. I like the vector acquisition and the NAV site because it's pretty conservative over there. Alex, okay, option on Hood now has a $70 strike price. Go buy them up. This could shoot to 100. I don't know. We'll see. GameStop 154.13 up $1.38. SoFi 15.82 going up again, up 71. 66.09 on Robinhood, up $19 a share this morning with a high of 85 already today on Robinhood. Robinhood up $53 a share at one point from its offering price, and up almost 50, no, up 40 something, and almost $50 on from the low to the high. Unbelievable. 66.13 on Robinhood, 66.40 up 19.40. Kind of reminds you of the GameStop days, doesn't it? Yeah, no congressional investigation happening here though, because this is Wall Street backed. There will be no congressional investigation here. This is normal trading. It's fine. There you go. 15.88 on SoFi, up 77 cents. GameStop up $1.60. ATIP at 422. We need a shot here. Matterport down 23 cents to 14.77. AMC down 66 cents. 23andMe 8.83 up 15 cents. Fifth Wall down 4. Vector up a penny. Navsite up a penny. Sextera up 2 cents. Vanik up $1.78. Home Depot down $1.19. IBM down 48 cents to drive us crazy. We're up 100. We're down 152 on the Dow. That is the best number of the day. We're down 10 on S&P roughly, and up 12 on NASDAQ right there. All right. What is going on here? People talking about Tesla shares right now. That's all good. 63.76, 63.96 on Robinhood, up $17 on a volume now of 43 million. Hit a high of 85. We're now at 63. We're giving up $22 from the high, approximately. Now back to 65. A SoFi 15.85, up 74 cents on 5.19 million shares. There is buying coming in on SoFi. There's a lot of buying coming in on SoFi here in sort of a sympathy move. It could be interesting because if this pace of buying keeps coming in on SoFi, she will gap out. She'll jump $2. So be aware that SoFi might pop at any time. Aaron, Dana, I have 2,600 SoFi and 240 GameStop. They are my babies. Tesla, I only had 3 shares anyway. When can I say? Where are we at now? 15.84 on SoFi, up 73 cents. 63.65 on Robinhood. GameStop 154.98, going for 155. We're up 223 a share on GameStop. The Dow down 132. That's the best level of the day. S&P down only 9.8. NASDAQ up 5. Hey Jen, how you doing today? Yeah, that's right. Jen just swore at the television looking at the Robinhood quote. She said, why the face? Why the face, Robinhood?
Why the face, Robinhood?
What's that all about? We're all saying that this morning.
Why the face, Robinhood? I'm saying, why the face, people?
Yeah. Hit a high of 85.
Holy
Yeah.
crap.
Yeah, it's a 64 right now. Hit a high of 85. Yeah.
It's just being played.
It is the hot stock of the day that the young day traders are all in right now. They're making it do it all by itself.
I like to say they're riding the train.
They're riding the train. 15.82 on SoFi, up 72 cents. So we've recovered most of yesterday's losses. So we're happy about that. GameStop at 154.68, up $1.93. We're happy about that.
Yes.
But it's a wild one today. And options are now available on Robinhood. Now options are available.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
And that's where you just never know. Do I want to get in that mosh pit and jump around with him?
Yeah,
or do
scary.
I just want to go to the library?
Yeah. 67 on Robinhood going up again. You know, do you let it go to $75-$80 and buy puts? That's probably a good move. You buy puts on the way down, you make money on the way down. Do you write a call? Do you write a naked call on this thing? Do you do that? Like you write a $100 call contract against SoFi, without owning it.
I don't like going naked.
Yeah, you could do a spread. You could do a credit spread.
Right.
You could write the call at maybe right now. Write an $80 call if you can, and buy a $70 call for the spread, and see if you can scoop on the spread. But oh boy, unreal. You may want to watch my classes before you start doing that. 68.95 now on Robinhood, 15.82 on SoFi. Wow, what a morning. Just
In the
insanity.
All About Us category,
Yes.
you can see America.
Yes, we can see America. America's just down here.
It's
We see
there.
America again. It's great.
It's still there.
We got a clear,
We can see all
clear.
the mountains again.
Yeah, I noticed that this
And
morning
it's
when
raining. It's
Ye-
not drizzling.
it's raining.
It's raining.
We like it raining out here. We want rain.
Open the windows.
We open the windows and let it cool air. Yay!
Yay!
Yay! It's better. It's all better.
There's life after wildfire.
Moses Valley is saying what you're saying. Why the face?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Oh, why the face?
Oh, and our little guy won in the 200 meters.
Did he?
Grass.
DeGrassi won the gold.
He came, he's got that late kick, right?
Yeah, yeah.
He won the gold.
He won. Canadian won the gold in the 200. Right on. Cool.
And the soccer teams are saying, please don't make us play at 40-degree weather in an enclosed stadium where the sun is shining.
Problems. Logistical problems in Japan, yeah.
Well, yeah, because, the field is booked.
Both Sweden and Canada are saying,
we're not going to play.
We don't want to play at 11 in the morning with 40 degrees Celsius temperatures, 110 degrees on the field. Yeah. Not a good idea. Japan's going, yeah, but, we booked, we got everything organized. That's what they're saying. Like Yoko. That's what they're saying. Well, that's how Yoko got it. Yoko is the Olympic organizer for soccer.
Oh, that's her. Why the face?
Why the face? That's her. Why the face?
That's what it is.
Oh man, the Dow's only down 106. A high of the day. This is the high of the day for the Dow. We're only down 106. Oh my gosh.
Russell Red, VIX green.
Oh my goodness. We're watching it. We're just following it. Bagel time. What are we going to do about bagel time?
Well, there's a fun chart.
I'm thinking just grape jelly today on bagel time.
You think?
Yeah, I'm thinking.
Well, because you didn't have that for a while.
Yeah, nicely toasted, but not
overly
not
toasted.
Burned toasted, but nicely.
Was it burned?
It was well done.
Was
it was super crispy.
Nicely brown.
Maybe not so totally crispy. Crispy, but not too crispy. Got to turn the light on in the kitchen. That's how cloudy it is outside and rainy it is outside. We love the rain around here. 67, 65, 67 on Robinhood right now. 66.80, up $20. The Dow's still down 126. What a morning. 1573 on Sofi. Volume now on Sofi is 5.6 million. Volume on Robinhood, 48.5 million at 66.81. And GameStop, 154.35, up $1.60. Volume, 473,000. There is nothing happening there. ATIP down 34 cents today. Unfortunately, it's taking a bit of a dump this morning on 491,000. There's no volume here this morning. There was buying yesterday that bought up everything. Today it's quiet. I kind of wonder if the buyer is just holding off and just sitting back and waiting to see how much comes in. This is my hunch. This is my guess. ATIP is a steal down here. It's a bargain. But when and how it takes a move from here is anyone's guess. It can turn on a dime, as we all know. AMC down 90 cents. Carver saying, no bagels today, Bruce. We need GameStop to go down to 148, 145 first. Then you can have your bagel. 154 on that GameStop stock. 23andMe, 876 up 7 cents. Fifth Wall down 6 cents. Vector unchanged. Navsite unchanged. Xterra down 7 cents. IBM down 37 cents to drive us crazy. We're down 122 on the Dow. 65.14 on Robinhood. SoFi 15.74 as we watch these stocks trade around everywhere. It is going crazy. Yep, these AMC followers are moving to Robinhood. Exactly. These are day traders. So many of the players of AMC are just momentum traders, and they're looking for their next hot stock, and they found it with Robinhood. And AMC is sitting at 32.82 now on a volume of 16 million shares, and it is going down, down, down. So there's the difference between Robinhood attracting all the day traders and AMC. They're walking out to a degree. It's not like a mass exodus. It's down only 78 cents, but it's unmistakable. There's a down drip on AMC happening, but GameStop is higher at 155.45 up 270. Interesting, this difference between the two here, and watching Robinhood catch a lot of day traders' attention right now. 64.60. All right, now 1580 on SoFi. There is a spillover effect coming into SoFi from Robinhood. There are some folks making money on Robinhood, picking up cheap SoFi right now because they know What I think we know, SoFi is a $30 stock and it's at 1582. It's only a matter of time when SoFi gaps out and pops. We just have to wait for it. 1582. The high of the day, 1604. 5.8 million traded now. Watching that closely. 64.50 on Robinhood. There are very few investors in Robinhood. Really, what Robinhood has attracted are day traders, which is what Robinhood makes its money on its platform. It trades stocks on a day trader type platform. And so Robinhood is day trading a lot. It's just turning over like crazy. And so away we go. 1584 now on SoFi, 1586 on SoFi. We're popping up again, getting a little better here on SoFi again. 1588 now, another 2 pennies. Moving up again on SoFi. Anyway, there you go. Unbelievable what's going on. I'd buy puts, but $20 premium for $70 strikes, that's too much for me. Well, of course, if you wrote the put and the stock goes higher, the put will go down in value, but you're gambling at 63.48 to go higher. Yikes, right? Yeah, I hear you there. To buy the puts, obviously, yes, that is way in the money. Yikes, that is expensive stuff. Oh my gosh. 1590 now on SoFi, climbing yet again. I'm sure the options on SoFi are doing a lot better than they were a few days ago. Looking at January's, and we're definitely higher here on everything. We're up 26 cents on 2250s. We're up at least 26 cents on 20s. Looks like we're up 33 to 40 cents on 1750s. On the 15s, we're up 37 cents. On the 1250s, we're up at least 50, 60 cents a piece. And on the 10s, we're up 65 to 95 cents each on the call contracts on SoFi for January 2022. Definitely improving here as this stock is running higher. 1594 on SoFi right now. Definitely catching a wave of interest, up 83 cents now, 1594. High of the day, 1604. We're a dime away from a new high on your SoFi now. Can we do another run into 16 and blow way past it? That is the question. We got thunder out there. Yes, we do. We got thunder. Thunder outside. I don't know if you're hearing it, but I'm feeling it around here. It's out there. 23andMe solely climbing. 23andMe 882 up 14 cents again. A little better. ATIP 411 just teasing us at 411. Let's see. Yes. We've got GameStop now 155, 156 on GameStop up 3 1/4. Just jumped again. Looking better right now. I bought when Bruce said. He told me it was a deal at 10. I bought it. Now I'm here. Come on, guys. Let's make money. Let's try to make money. My life is Uncle Bruce. What else is going on here? Dave, I'm down on everything. We're trying to get richer. We're down. Hey, Uncle Bruce, I brought back my GameStop covered call yesterday. When should I think about writing more again? Well, watch that stock. It's popping up a little bit. Let's see what it wants to do. You might want to write a put. Maybe you may want to write a put contract with your stock as backup. Maybe you want to write a 150 put contract for this Friday or next Friday. You may want to do that. Take some money that direction. Stock goes higher, put goes down. Let's see what else is going on. Let's go through here. There's got to be a wall at $16. $15.98 now on SoFi. 1602 now. Just saw it break again. 1602 right through 16 like a hot knife through soft butter. Like nada. It's gone. 156.50 on GameStop going higher, up 374. Robinhood 64.44. SoFi 1601. $16. 1601. It is tinkering with 16. Let's see if we can really bust out of here. That would be terrific. ATIP 416 now, down 34. 23andMe up 20 cents, 888.
Just like a sharp knife through a warm bagel.
Yeah,
let's
baby.
Just have a look there. What do you think?
Well, that's pretty good.
That one little spot, but
that's pretty. That's acceptable. That's what we're talking about. That's what we're looking for here. Oh, that's wonderful, Jen. Thank you. Thank you, Jen, so much. I could use more of that
Oh,
too.
yes, sorry.
We are rolling. Let's have a bagel and watch this market go to the moon, baby. 156.50 on GameStop, 1602 on SoFi. Come on, SoFi. 63.98 on Robinhood. Oh man, so good. Oh yeah.
That buttery goodness.
Oh yeah. 1609. SoFi. We're breaking up again. We're breaking higher.
Did you tell them what my shirt says?
Shirt says, "Empowered women empower women."
That's right.
Don't be messing with the babes.
Empower women.
That's right. 1611 on SoFi.
Right.
SoFi's up $1 right now. It's up $1 right now on your SoFi. Here we go. GameStop 156.97 going for 157 up 422. GameStop's going higher. Hood 64.70 up 17.90. 1613 on SoFi up $1 too. 1614 on SoFi up going higher, higher, higher. Yeah, baby. SoFi time. Here we go. Yeah, man. I'm going to go make breakfast before I'm down another 10%. SoFi to the moon. Here we go, man. We are running higher. SoFi going up. GameStop 157.08 up 433. Went right through 157. It's going higher. Yeah, what about a cold knife going through warm butter? Yeah, baby, we're going higher. Up $1. Let's go to SoFi. Let's get SoFi to 17. Wouldn't that be lovely? 63.93 on Robinhood. SoFi 16.08. GameStop 156.81. AMC is down 40. ATIP back to 425, only down a quarter. It's coming back up again. Okay. The bagel effect. It's kicking in. Woohoo.
It's like a tsunami.
Don't be surprised if they aren't. There could be a bunch of this going on. SoFi, come on, baby. Let's get my wife off of OnlyFans. I've gone green. Come on, baby. Dollar bills. Austin, I suck at the stock market thing. Oh no, red again. I hate my life. 65.20 on Robinhood. 16.05 on SoFi. 155.80 on GameStop right now. ATIP 426 going up again. A little bit better. Matterport still down 29. 23andMe 889. High of the day on 23andMe 897. 498,000 traded. We might run 9 today. We might run past 9. IBM down 69 cents to drive us crazy. 1608 on SoFi. High of the day on SoFi today, 1614, 1611 right now on SoFi. Here we go. We're running over 6 million volume as well. SoFi, it's moving. 1612, go. When Cameron was in Egypt's land, let my Cameron go. I'm going to sell my house and buy ATIP. So much for the free and fair market. I'll be rich, right? You know, life was oddly easier when I lived in a studio apartment with no money. Oh, man. 1613 on SoFi, 64.32 on Robinhood, 155.22 up 247 on GameStop right now. ATIP coming up to 430 again. It's starting to come back. Coming back. Pat saying good morning. Good morning. 1613 on SoFi. Go. SoFi, go. Go. ATIP 430, down 20 cents. SoFi 1611, 1612, 2 cents away from the high of the day. 1613, 1 cent from the high of the day. 1614, we're at the high of the day. It's popping, popping, popping. 1614, let's go. SoFi, keep running. 1616, higher. $16.16 on SoFi. Beautiful. New high for the day. 16.20. 21 on SoFi. It's going up $1.10 now. ATIP 431 down 19 cents. GameStop 155.06. 16.24 on SoFi. High of the day right now. 16.24. SoFi volume 8.3 million. Beautiful. $432 on ATIP. It's recovering. Good morning, bagel heads. Good morning. SoFi, be good. ATIP, get back over here right now. Good boy. Good stock. Damn. The only thing up is my CYXT warrants. Farragon, I take back everything I said about SoFi. It wasn't me. It was my poverty speaking. Run, SoFi, run. Run, big green candle, run. My SoFi straddle is finally green. Bruce, if we break 1650, it's Yoko time. Dave, I'm just over here crying. Don't mind me. Yes, Dave, take profits and average down elsewhere. I don't really care if ATIP is down because 4% of just about nothing is nothing. There you go. I'm just going to step in front of a bus for some insurance money. Don't mind me. Would you just buy SoFi calls and RCF puts, Dave? Jeez. Thanks. It won't last.
At least they're being proactive. They're not just whimpering in a corner.
There you go. At least they're proactive. That's right.
Get a step in front.
It's a step in the right direction. I say we don't speak about ATIP, says DQ SVT. 433 on ATIP, only down 17 cents. SoFi 1611, hanging right in there. Robinhood 62.31. GameStop up 237. Yeah, let's go. Hey, SoFi, do you mind swinging by and picking up IBM? It needs a ride. Getting hit by a bus might feel better than getting kicked in the nads daily. Michael, Dave, don't take life so seriously. It isn't permanent. Dave says, truth. Bruce, you seriously taught me a really hard mental lesson, says Aaron, and I'm finally able to do it without worrying. Buy when red, sell when green. Sounds so simple, but actually very hard. Let's make money. Exactly. It is tough. Uncle Brew got any words of wisdom? You can part on us when buying shares during a dip. I find that the dip often dips even further after I buy and run out of money. It happens. Great joke, Jen. SoFi does a good Forrest Gump impersonation. I like running. Oh, man. I'm tipping my hat to Jim Cramer with my tongue in my cheek. I'm really liking SoFi with this volume today. You should be really happy with this volume today. 8.6 million. Don't fret that it's sitting at 1608. It's going to fluctuate now. It's broken out, and there's a lot of awareness happening here. This is a good thing. 59, 868, 58 on Robinhood. Time to shift into SoFi, kids. That's what you got to do. ATIP, 438, down only 12 now. Coming back. 23andMe, 884, now up 16. IBM down 90 cents to drive us crazy. They say money can't buy you happiness, but a lack of it sure can make you sad. Uncle Bruce, you get a thumbs up today for wearing the right shirt to make SoFi green. There you go. Fanville, Uncle Bruce, please mark my word. I have 22 contracts of Sofi for $20 calls and $22.50, 2 contracts due August 20. These are in deep red, but somehow, some way, I won't forget you. Well, it ain't over. It ain't over yet. We're up today. Of course, I don't remember telling you to buy August contracts, do I? I don't remember that. The fear of what is it? FOMO, fear of missing out. Is that what that means? Makes you want to buy when green, and the fear of losing money makes you want to sell when red. It's just so ridiculous, but makes no sense when you think of it logically. There you go. It's a buffalo market for Sofi today. Dear Uncle Bruce, Dr. Uncle Bruce, on how I learned to stop worrying and love the red. I don't know. I have zero desire to sell when it's in the red. Please don't cross under 16 again. I'm just begging it. Well, it's at 15.98. Sorry. It's going to do it. It's going to do profit taking, and then it's going to go higher. Alex, Bruce, I got to tell you, man, I've learned so much from you. You should just let me buy you a nice cruise vacation once Sofi goes to $10,000. How about that? Dave, everyone out there getting richer, evidently I'm doing it wrong. I'm going broker. Hey, Bruce, when a company is vocal about their share price being too low based on their financials or opportunities, who's right, the company or the market, or both maybe? The market is never wrong. The market is never wrong. The market is always right. And that's unfortunately how it is. And right now, Robinhood, it's $58 when it was $85 an hour ago. The market is never wrong. Sofi, 1601, it's coming back up again. 1602 now, it's coming back up again. GameStop, 152.96, up 21 cents. ATIP, 430, down 20 cents right now. AMC down $1.10. Matterport down 42 cents. ME up 9. Fifth Wall down 6. Vector up 1. That's where we're at right now. The market never lies. The market tells you the truth. The market's always right unless they're wrong, I guess. Back in March, you were talking about August, and I'm still talking about August and September and October and November. Selling in the red will make your fear of losing money come true. I did load up on January 22 on Sofi as well. Way to go, Fenville. Way to go. Damn, I didn't listen to my pleas. Not that I'm upset, but there was a recommendation to buy August calls when it crashed in July. Okay, all right. I have sold all of my fangs at good profit. The levers are loaded up on SPACs and GameStop. Happy with my decision. Yep. And in March, let's see. Feels bad, man. What's going on? I ain't buying nothing. I'm broke. Got no work. Got no money, says Dave. Where are we at now? 1602, down 180 on the Dow. Anyone buying HIP right now? Heck no. I'm broke. Tesla out for a morning run too. Zzz. Love the quote from Margin Call. We're selling to willing buyers. Bought 50 shares of ATIP. Way to go. 435. Far Lomas, it's weird watching these candles. It takes 300,000 shares to move up 5 cents, 100,000 to drop at 10 cents. I don't understand it. Come on, GameStop, don't let us down again. Can't blame Bruce for buying the wrong vintage T-shirt or beanie base. 62.35 on Robinhood. Sofi, $16, $15.99, $16. GameStop, 153.20, up 46 cents. ATIP, 434, down 16 cents. AMC still down $1.30 to 32.29. Matterport, 1467, down 33 cents. ME, 880, up 12. Fifth Wall, down 6. Vector, up a penny. Navsite, unchanged. Sextera, down 7. Vanik, up 162. Home Depot, down $1.34. International Business Machines, down 95 cents. They're driving us crazy. Down 188 points on the Dow. Down 226 on Microsoft. Down 28 cents on Apple. Tesla, up $7.09. Bed Bath & Beyond, down 76 cents to $27.70. BlackBerry, down 15 to $10.02. Royal Caribbean, down 245 to $72.04. Low of the day for Royal Caribbean, $70.74. Under pressure. Norwegian down 40. Carnival down 14. Amazon down $8. Facebook up $1.80. Google down $16. JP Morgan up 14 cents. Goldman Sachs up 44 cents to $3.80. Oh my goodness gracious, moirez-vous. Intel down 22 cents. Micron down 21. That's where we're at here. Watching these markets, we're down 208 on the Dow. No help on the big board. We're down 15 on S&P, down 8 on NASDAQ. And we got Robinhood at 62.31, up 15.50 a share today. Sofi back up to 16.06 now, coming on again. GameStop 153.75, up $1. SoFi volume now 9.2 million, looking real good. Really looking good. I like this. That's in the 1 hour, first hour. 9 million shares in the first hour. I like this. Come on in. Robinhood volume 64 million. SoFi 9. Interesting stuff. GameStop 152.96, up 21 cents. ATIP 434, down 16 cents. ATIP volume now 800,000. So there was been a bit of a buy wave that came in here from 410 up to now 434. But we've been settling out now. We're kind of leveling off a little bit here. That's where we're at this moment in time. Watching these markets. Interesting stuff. Yeah, SoFi support 16, bounced right back up. Let's hope it goes to 17 real soon. So much of that 401k. I guess I'm going to live in a box at 65, but it's a nice box. It's a nice box. Sheer luxury. Do you have a box? That's sheer luxury. Sheer luxury. Down 220 on the Dow, down 17 on S&P, down 18 on NASDAQ. Oil down $1.43 to 69.13. And out of interest, you ever looked at Nintendo? Not really. Rumors on Twitter of 2-week shutdown. For what? Chad, do stocks usually jump up big when they start option trading? Do stocks when they start option trading? I don't know about that. We'll see. I don't have a history of anything like that in my memory. 61.69 now, 62 on Robinhood, 15.99 again on SoFi. GameStop 153.28, up 54 cents. ATIP 432. We got rain happening out there. I mean, it's really raining. It's great. Rain is just pouring down. Love this. I'm hoping this is happening for hundreds of miles around us. The West needs rain so badly. Just keep falling. Just keep coming down, rain. Keep on coming. Wow. Okay. Thank you all for being here, watching us. 15.93 on SoFi. It's jumping about. Still up 84 cents. 15.95 now. Robinhood 62.20, up 15.40. Calming down a little bit on this market. We're just calming down a little bit now on this market. Unreal. What a crazy market now. Okay. Right on, everybody. Thank you for being here today. Appreciate you watching us today. Thank you for subscribing to this channel. Thank you for becoming members of this channel. Love it. Glad to have you here. Just fantastic that you're all with us. 390 thumbs ups. Thank you, guys. 390 thumbs ups on a big day today for our stock. Anyway, 15.94 on SoFi, moving up. GameStop a little better. ATIP hanging around here at 432, 433. Trying to hang around. Robinhood 61.43. What a run. 396 thumbs up. It's going to hit 400 here in a minute. We appreciate that. Love that you guys can help us out. There we are. 401 thumbs up. My phone just fell over. It just blew it over. You guys just blew it down. 403 thumbs ups. Fantastic. Thank you all so much for this thumb up display. It helps the channel's analytics a ton. I thank you. Yes. Okay. Let's see. Uncle Bruce with the uptrend, and so for SoFi, my gamble self kicks in and wants to play on SoFi 15 calls for October 15 or 260 premium. Break even is 1760. Enough time to flip down the road, sir. Boy, I just do not recommend short-term contracts. I just don't. You've really got to stay away. If you're prepared to pay 260, you got to go into further outs. You really do. I know you're a gambler, but you got to be careful here. This is real money you're playing with, and you really want to be, I mean, I'd rather you write a put on SoFi. I'd rather you were writing October $15 puts and taking in the money. I'd rather you do that. If you think the stock's going up, those puts will evaporate to nothing. So write puts and take the premium. That would be the way I would recommend it. Looking at October contracts, if I can get them to pop up here. Where am I here? Options. Here we go. Options. And October options. Here we go. October 15th. You'll bring in what is it? $1.60 something, $1.70, $1.60, 65. You can write 1750s if you are confident that SoFi will go higher. Write 1750s for 310. You're committing to buy the stock at $14.40. It's right now at $16 a share. I mean, write 1750s and take in the $3. However many you want to write. The higher the stock goes, the lower these premiums will be. It's already down 50 cents on the day because of this move at $15.97 right now. SoFi now at $16. So, I mean, if SoFi goes to $18 between now and September, these contracts will go down to $1. You'll score a $2 gain. That's like taking a 260 contract to 460 on the call side. Forget the call. It's all premium. Write this put and take the money off the table. If you're writing 15s, you'll probably score all 162. It'll expire worthless. Thank you very much. If you want to really gamble, write the 20s. You can bring in about $5 a contract right now, $500. If stock goes to 18, they're only worth 200. You make $3, but I think the 1750s are a better way to go because they are $3 and they'll be out of the money. And there you go, 1603 on the stock. Write the 1750 October 15 put contracts on SoFi and score some money. There you go. Let's see. What do we got here? 60 puts on Hood are like $12, $13. Laughing out loud. Who would buy that? That's why you write them. You write the 60s and you take the premium, the 20% premium. You take that money. And even if you don't own the stock, you write those and just, write a naked call and look for the downfall of the stock. Thank you very much. Let's see. You're covered to 72, with that premium. It's pretty good. I have a feeling that the NFT dividend stuff is coming soon for GameStop. I don't think it'll last until September before we see another serious pop. That would be lovely here. Stop giving Hood airtime, Uncle B. You don't need to mention them. It's okay. Uncle Bruce, I bought 1,000 shares of ATIP for $417. Nice job. $433 right now. Good job. Hello, friends. Busy morning, and I'm here. Dober Mamba, how you doing, man? Nice Seth says Mentals. Fenwick, Uncle Bruce, thank you, sir. Unfortunately, I'm only on level 3 fidelity and can't write a put. There you go. You got to get that upgraded. Mark Blue Skies, a countdown on the Ethereum website says it is set to go live Thursday, the 5th of August. Countdown on there around 1:15 UK time. London Hard Fork once said it was done. Look for NFT GameStop dividend. Countdown is here. Well, let's see what happens. August the 5th. Let's see. Finville GameStop writing puts is level 2. Fenville, Philly, Flasher, thanks. I was level 2, but didn't get that option. Reapplied yesterday to level 3. Still don't have that option. Some said that I need level 5. Daniel, Robinhood options are on Robinhood. Fenville, GameStop, that's for naked puts. You can write cash secured puts. Kev Lane, I wish pay me that Isaac Hayes money, baby. 16.17 on SoFi. We're breaking up again higher on the SoFi, going higher. Right now, SoFi trading at 16.18 a share. The high today, 16.24. That's what we've got going on. Robinhood, 62.19. SoFi, 16.17, 19. Now 16.19, a nickel away from the high of the day. GameStop, 152.91. ATIP, 433. AMC still down at 32.31. We got Matterport down 45.23. Me at 8.84. Waiting to see what's going on. IBM driving us crazy with a loss of 74 cents. 16.19 on SoFi, up $1, $7.08. Right here, right now, live on the markets. Interesting. You don't need margins to write puts. I'm watching GG on CNBC. Most, if not require margin account to write puts. Fumbler, not cash secured puts. Lavalo, that's what I was thinking. You'd be the wealthiest guy in the room. DQ, thank you, sir. I need to chat with Philly since I just got approved late yesterday. Right on, right now, right on. Let's see what's going on. I don't know what CNBC is talking about. Something else. I have no idea what they're doing. 16.22, 16.28 on SoFi, new high on the day. 16.29 right now. 16.29 breakout. 16.30 on SoFi. We're breaking out now on SoFi, going higher on SoFi. 16.29, 16.30. Big breakout. 16.32 now on 10.4 million shares. 16.32. The stock should be $30 a share. It is well underpriced. Hood, Robinhood 58.85, and SoFi climbing to a new high of the day. 16.36 just jumped again. 16.37 jumped again. Robinhood on the move. Robinhood at 59. SoFi on the move. 16.37 to 39 right now on SoFi. Breaking out right now. And thunder. Ooh, we got the bowling ball hitting the pins just above the house. 16.33 got approved. 16.35 going higher on SoFi. Wow, we got movement here. ATIP 433 down 16 cents. And GameStop up 89 cents right now. 23andMe 886. Come on, SoFi, the star of the show. Let's run this, baby. Like this, 123 gain here, putting the 1250s in the money. The 15s are in the money. The 1750s are getting close. The 20s are getting closer. The higher she goes. 1634 now on SoFi. High today, 1640. Very good moves here. 58.99 on Hood, Robinhood. Well, IBM came back. You can blame it all on me. I was wrong. I just can't sell without you. Let's hope SoFi doesn't do what it did the last time it popped up 10% one day, crashed 7% the next. Just keep buying SoFi, they say. Cheddar, just keep buying it. MTTR 1455, it's a bargain. Love that thunder. Wow, that was pretty loud. God is long SoFi. Crap, I want to buy puts on Robinhood. Anytime I've watched the stock go up too high, too fast, it seems to correct almost immediately. I snoozed, I loosed. Oh, boy. God is bowling in Creston. It must have been a close lightning strike. When does the VACQ merger happen again? VAC, August 20th. August 20. AMC dropping, SoFi booming, GameStop green, massive thunder. Good day. Armageddon is coming. SoFi breakout with a thunderclap. Can't make this stuff up. 1626, 1622. We're jumping here. $57 on Robinhood. GameStop 153.46, up 71 cents. ATIP 433 down 16 cents. That's where we're at here. Can't make this up. I just can't. I can't make it. I'm telling you, we're going higher. Okay, way to go, SoFi today. That is definitely making interesting moves here. Most interesting moves. Matterport down 52 cents to 14.48. That's a bargain. 23andMe 8.85 up 17 cents. And IBM down 56 cents, coming back a little bit, just a little bit. Robinhood still at 57.48, high of 85 today. Unbelievable morning on the Robinhood stock. Who was stupid enough to buy it at 85? But somebody bought it at 85. Unbelievable. There were buyers at 84, 83, 82, 81. Unbelievable. Just beyond comprehension. I just cannot put my handle on it. $58 on Robinhood. 16.28 now on SoFi. 16.28 on SoFi. Volume on SoFi now is 11.1 million. Volume on Robinhood 70 million. So 7-to-1 ratio. But SoFi is doing very well here with a 116 gain. That's outperforming Robinhood today, actually. I think the percentage, let me take a look at it. Percentage gain now 7. I apologize. Robinhood percentage gain 25%. No, you got to give it to Robinhood. 7.8% percentage gain on SoFi. Half a percentage gain on GameStop right now. There, that's what it is. All right. $11 gain on Robinhood. A 115 gain on SoFi. Okay. What a day. What a day. What a day. 16.26, 16.25 on the SoFi right now. Oil under pressure down 167 to 68.89. I just wrote 3 SoFi puts for October at 305, and I got rejected from my broker. Why? I own 600 shares. This I don't know. This is where you got to call your broker and find out what the hell's going on with these guys. I see much less crying. People must be making money back. I begged you all to buy SoFi this week. We're not going back below 15. We hope 1750 strike. Robert is saying I'm trying to do 3 1750 rights on SoFi. Yeah, I don't understand it. You got to talk to the broker on this one. This makes no sense. Robert Fleet, margin account or cash account. Cheddar, which SPACs are you in? SoFi, ME, in and out of Matterport because I'm dumb. You own 600 shares. That doesn't matter if writing puts. Did you mean to write calls? Guess the market heard my hard limit pull out of yesterday, pulled in a low of 200s to way to 330, 3,300. I'm not sure what's going on here. RCL puts, UMC calls. You need the settled cash for cash secured puts. Joe, do you have the funds in your account in case you get exercised? 1622, 1626 on SoFi right now. All right. It's not about owning the shares. It's about cash to cover or having a margin account with margin to cover. You have to have it. GameStop 153.17 up 42. SoFi 1626 up 115. That's what we have. I flipped all of my SPACs except for SoFi. I managed to make a small profit on the others. I may buy more MTTR today if it goes even lower. It is at 1450 right now. And 23andMe, 894. It's coming on again. 897 high of the day for 23andMe. 894, 3 cents away from the high of the day. 791,000 shares traded so far this morning. That's what we have on 23andMe. $60 on Robinhood. 1333, 1625 on SoFi. Okay. Joe, TD told me I had to have cash in my account to buy the stock if I get exercised. Going postal on puts, you need the cash. On calls, you need the stock. Cheddar says, I'll buy Matterport if it goes lower. All righty. There it is, guys. What a day. The Dow's down 171. It's just been negative all day here. No update today. Down 11 points on S&P, up 4 points on NASDAQ. It's been positive, then it goes negative, it gets positive. Amazing day. Just all kinds of activity going on here with this Robinhood trading. Wow, just wild. And SoFi looking really good today. Trading over 10 million, I think now. SoFi, 11.3 million on SoFi. Yeah, 1626, 1627 on SoFi. That's looking really, really good. 1631 just jumped again on SoFi. It does this. It'll sit here for a while and jump 4 or 5 cents and just trade after trade after trade. 1633 now, went up another couple of pennies. 1640 for the high, 7 cents away from the high. 1634, 6 cents from the high. We're going higher. Looks like it wants to go to a new high. Okay. There it is. Going postal. If you get exercised on puts, you're expected to buy it. On calls, expected to sell it. Yep, 72 million volume on Hood already. I just opened 10 contracts, a put position on Robinhood, $40 put, August 20. Let's crash back to Earth, baby. So just picked up. Looks like I'm guessing you bought put contracts on Robinhood. $40 puts. Right on. Let's see what happens. You're out of the money, but it doesn't matter. If the stock drops $10, you're making money. 1636 on Sofi. We are 4 cents away from the high of the day. $61 on Robinhood, up 14.55. ME is taking a shot, says DQ. ME 895, up 29 cents, 897 now. ME is at the high of the day. Can it break $9? Psychological number. Can it bust through there? John, hopefully when you come back on for the afternoon show, SoFi will be trading at the 17s. Wouldn't that be nice? 1634, 1635. AB, thank you for this donation. Hey, Bruce, can Robinhood trading so high be good for SoFi? Investors thinking, man, SoFi is a competitor. It can go to $60 too. Buy now. Yes, that's exactly right. Those who are jumping all over Robinhood are going to look at SoFi and go, hey, why don't I buy this? And as a matter of fact, why don't I buy the call options on this stuff and the stock? Because heck, SoFi could go to 30. That's a double. That's like Robinhood going from 60 to 120. Why don't I just get SoFi to 32, 16 to 30? I'll double my money. Thank you very much. Yes, there is that thought, that possibility. And as Robinhood keeps getting hotter and hotter and hotter, SoFi will catch more and more of the spillover. And it doesn't need 70 million shares to go up $1. 9 million shares, 10 million shares goes up $1. So you trade 30 million in a day, you could pop up $3 in one day. That's what I'm talking about with SoFi. At any time, it can jump dollars a day, anytime. And for consecutive days after days after days, this could happen. We'll have to watch for that, of course. 23andMe, 904. We got it at 904 now. Look at that. It did break 9. Look at that. 902, like a lukewarm knife through refrigerated butter. What's the importance of psychological numbers and how to take advantage of them when trading? Well, when it broke 9, this is a psychological barrier for 23andMe. Just like SoFi was 16, that was a psychological barrier. We busted it. People just get confidence and they want to get in on this thing. So 23andMe is certainly on a recovery track. Obviously, a week ago, we were sitting at 7.76 a share. This is a lot better looking, isn't it? For sure. We haven't been here now for a while. It's been, July 23rd since we've been around this neighborhood. It's been a while. So welcome back, 23andMe. Even without news, it's drifting higher. I love this. 61.74 on Hood, 16.26 on SoFi, up $1.14 on SoFi, 16.26. Okay. I feel so smart this morning. I sold Hood at 60 and bought SoFi. Finally feel like my IQ is higher than 10. I'm calling it 23. ME $10 at the end of the week. I've been calling it. I'll laugh out loud. I hope so. Anyway, says AB. Butta, says Jack. Guy on the Buffalo. The thing about SoFi is that it'll show up on the trading platforms for recommendations based on the biggest mover list, so it should sustain the gains. Come on, SoFi, says Credit Savage. Gap up, baby. Anytime. 16.25. It can happen at any time, and big time. 16.26. I mean, this thing can pop up 20 cents of trade here anytime. 16.28. Let's go, SoFi. We're 12 cents away from the high of the day. 16.27 coming on right now. ATIP 425 down a quarter. Matterport still 14.46. 23andMe 8.99 again, a little under 9, but this is just regular trading. Don't worry about this. This is how it rolls. This is how it rolls. 16.27 on SoFi. Here we go. Bruce, how can I help psychological numbers to obtain their full psychology license to practice? Clearly, their system in this future. I just need a nudge toward education. I don't know, buddy. Mr. T, I don't know. I just know you buy low, you sell high. I don't know anything about anything else. You just buy low, you sell higher. That's what I think you're supposed to do, buddy. As far as I can tell you. That's all I got. Okay. 64.09 on Robinhood. 63.84 on Robinhood. Jumping around. I flipped a coin this morning to decide if I should buy more Matterport or SoFi calls. The coin chose wrongly. Well, Matterport can break out at any time. You know that. We have earnings coming up. We have conferences coming up. just hang around, enjoy the show. Alan, thank you for this. Damn, I bought 10,000 Robinhood when they opened and just waking up, didn't sell. Will it go up to 70 again? I don't know. 64. It's back to 64. I hope you're making good money on this. You may want to write, if you are long stock, you may want to write call options against it. Maybe write a $70 call and take a big fat premium for like this week, next week. See if they'll give it to you. I don't know, Alan. You can make money. Oh, it's raining out there so nicely. It is dark gray outside, just miserable looking, and it's raining. I love this. Our deck is getting soaked. I'm so happy my daughter was here last week. She got the warm weather. This week we got the rain. Sofi, sweet MTTR, what's the matter with you? Ain't you got no respect? Snake, 10,000 Hood. Who are you? One of those Quaker kids? Just whatever powder. Congrats, though. I love Alan. Way to go, buddy. Nice going, buddy. AG, New York City is cloudy as well. How about that? 16, 22, 23 on SoFi. Robinhood, 63.47 right now. GameStop, 151.32 down $1.43. ATIP, 427 down 23 cents. AMC down 204. Matterport, 1441 down 51 cents. ME, 893 up 25 cents. Taking a little pause on these markets. Maybe we'll get another run together. Send that rain to Minnesota, Bruce. Uncle Bruce's deck is soaked. It is wet, wet, wet. It's running out there. The water is flowing wonderfully. We want these forests around here to get drenched with rain. Just drenched, drenched, drenched. Stop these fires. Let's hope it happens. 62.60 on Robinhood, up 15.95. SoFi, 16.19 right now. We've got GameStop, 150.57, down $2. That's what we have on this market. We are now down 231 on the Dow, down 16 on S&P, NASDAQ down 249. All right, there you go. Let's see what's going on Wall Street Journal. What are they saying over at the old Wall Street Journal? Let's take a look here in a minute. Let this thing load on up. There it goes, and we'll refresh it. Cuomo faces call for impeachment. Biden urges him to quit. We've got businesses load up on credit, raising spending hopes. Stocks fall, bonds rally, and weak jobs data. GM posts a $2.8 billion profit, raises full year view. Very good. Some Arizona schools require masks, flouting state law. Airlines bet on business travel rebound tested by Delta variant. Don't know if that's going to work out. Let's see. Yeah. What else is being said around here? Yeah. Yeah, not too much else being talked about. A couple of local type stories. Oh my. All kinds of stuff going on here. But yeah, the markets are the markets. Let's see. We've got a 20% reduction notice for water here in Northern California. Boy, I sure hope this happens all across the West. Yeah, people talking about my deck. What can I say? Let's go back here to here. And we're looking at 16.18 right now. Still up $1.07. The Dow down 232, S&P down 16, NASDAQ down 9. We got Robinhood at 63.37, GameStop 150.53 down 222, ATIP 427 down 22 cents. We got Matterport down 52 cents to 14.48. We have ME at 8.92 up 24 cents. And let's see. Matterport just announced they hired a head of product to lead strategic development for their aggressive global expansion. This came out last night, and just another in a series of news announcements I think they're doing a great job on. John, I've seen the satellite images. Creston, nothing but wet decks everywhere. He's just so good at being a politician, hard to put into words, I guess, with regard to Mr. Cuomo. Of course, everyone's against Cuomo. Everybody else wants to be governor, so they'll all tell him to resign. I mean, everybody wants his job. Obviously, we're on Robinhood at 62.65 up 15.85. We got SoFi at 16.20 again, popping up a little bit right now. We got GameStop still at 150.66, so a little bit of pressure there. The Dow down 245, the low of the day right now. That is the low of the day. Okay. Yeah, there's kind of the deal. Thank you for the support today. We have 467 thumbs ups. Thank you for that. Appreciate it. That helps this channel tremendously. And those of you who are here watching today, I really appreciate it. Thank you for considering to subscribe to this channel. Hit the bell notification icon. Become members of this channel. Love that. Welcome you all to this little show here. Glad to have you aboard, and it's nice to have you here. Fantastic. Fabulous. Here we go. Okay. And where are we over here? Yes. Delta variant poses fresh threat to sharply rebounding U.S. economy. That's exactly what the market is worried about in Europe and here and Asia. The rapidly rebounding variant, Delta variant. We are all wondering about it. Anyway, there's the dealio. Okay. Let's see what else is happening over here. Just checking some other headlines. Man, oh man. Yeah, Canadian Andre DeGrasse of Canada wins a 200-meter race, the 200 meters. Very good for Canada. And what else? Not much else to talk about out there, kids. We're just watching this market together. Staying on top of this thing. 1625 on your Sofi, looking a little better right now. 6280 on Robinhood. And GameStop 151.30 now, down only $1.40. It's coming back a bit. ATIP a little better, 426 now, still down 23 cents. Matterport still down 14.47, and 23andMe 888 right here. That's what we have. IBM is down $1.25 to drive us all crazy. That's what it's doing. The Dow down 277. It's definitely taking us a ride south right now. Moving lower by 0.8 of a percentage point. S&P down 17.9. NASDAQ up 6. Still mixed market, but the Dow 30 is definitely under pressure. Let me take a look at the Dow 30 index, Dow 30 stocks. Who is doing what on the Dow 30? Here we go. We've got the Dow 30 right here. The losers right now, Amgen down $11 a share, 4.7%. McDonald's down $3.80 a share, the second worst performer. 3M down $2.89. Honeywell down $2.70. United down $1.90. Microsoft down $1.90. Home Depot down $1.90. Microsoft, Chevron down $1.70. Procter & Gamble down $1.20. IBM down $1.20. Visa down $1.20. Caterpillar down $1. On the good side, there's only three winners. Nike up 45 cents. American Express up 13 cents. Goldman Sachs up 8 cents. Everyone else is a loser this morning on the Dow. The entire index has gone red. Virtually the entire index has gone red. 426.5 on ATIP right now. And SoFi 1626 at the moment, up $1.14, holding that gain in the middle of a terrible market, lousy looking market. Let's see, Sextra up 8.38, up 1 penny on a lousy day. Go figure how that one is performing and behaving. AMC, unfortunately, 31.81, down $1.77. The low of the day, 31.45. It's just not getting any help here at all. And the Robinhood stock is the one that's dominating. It is now trading at 62.19 on a volume of 79 million. About 80 million shares on Robinhood have traded. We're at 16.27 again on SoFi. We're inching closer to the high of the day, which is 16.40, 14 cents away from the high of the day. moving in for another possible shot at the high of the day. GameStop coming on again. Just went positive. It's now 22 cents. GameStop just turned around from a 150 low trade of the day, 150.27 to 152.97. We just went up $1.70 in about 10 minutes to now be green on GameStop today. ATIP 426 down 23 cents. And we're at 889 on 23andMe. We're still down 54 cents on the Matterport. Robinhood at the moment is 61.35. It's just hanging in there. And we've got Sofi at 16.29, trying to get to 16.30 to be within a dime of the high of the day for Sofi today. Interesting day. Very interesting day. Robinhood, IBM still down $1.10 to drive us crazy. And Apple down 78 cents to 146.58. Yeah, that's what we got here, kids. That's the market right now. We're down 257 on the Dow, near the low of the day, down 16 on S&P and up 8 on NASDAQ. Robinhood 61.97 right now. Okay. It's the market. That's the story. The dealio. Dow still showing $12 loss for Amgen. $232 a share, down 4.9%. As far as percentage droppers and gainers and so on, the worst percentage dropper is Amgen. Then it is Chevron, McDonald's, Walgreens, Coca-Cola, Cisco, 3M, Honeywell. They're the worst performers on percentage drops. The only gainers, American Express, Nike, and Goldman Sachs, and they are up 1/3 of a point, 1/4 of a percentage point. Nothing good happening on the Dow today. No big move to the upside. Right now, still down 250 points on the Dow. Robinhood $62, up 15.20. SoFi $16.33, 7 cents away from a new high. These stocks are ignoring everything out there. They're in their own world. They're being pursued by a lot of traders right now. SoFi now at 12.7 million shares. Robinhood at 80 million shares. So there is stock changing hands here between these stocks, and they're moving higher. They're in their own world. Mind you, one is overpriced, Robinhood. One is underpriced, SoFi. And that's where we're at. 16.33 on SoFi again. Just looks to me like it just wants to go higher. It looks like it wants to take a shot over 1640 to hit a new high of the day. Could it reach 1650? Yep. Will it? That's the question. We're watching closely as this stock is trading at 1633 right now. Right at this moment in time. All right. Thank you all for being here. Todd. Hey, Todd, thank you for becoming a member. Just saw you pop in there. That's great, man. Thank you for joining in. Nice to see you, buddy. Thank you for joining this gang of ours, and nice to have you in the family here. Let's see here. Somebody in the chat, Bruce, I know it's basic. Just to be sure, if I sell a put, the buyer has the right to put stock in your hand. Yeah, that's right. If you sell the put, you are obligated to buy the stock at the exercise price, but you get to keep the premium that you just got paid. So if you write a put on GameStop at 140 and you get $5 a share for that, then you have to buy the stock at 140, but you got $5 a share already. I've only put up 135. And there's a certain amount of time that you're obligated to do that for. If the stock does not get put to you at that low price, you keep the $5 as a gift. Thank you very much. Nice little deal. $500 for that contract. Uncle Bruce, I know you don't really like warrants. Thoughts on the ME warrants? I dug through the paperwork, and it doesn't look like they have an acceleration clause, but I do have some buyout clauses. I have no thoughts. I don't know anything about the warrants on ME. I just don't follow them, and I'm probably not going to. I'm just not going to follow. 888 on the stock, that's what I'm following. Just the stock. Okay. SoFi, an excellent buying opportunity after a massive dip, expects to earn $1 billion in net revenue in 2021. Sofi has a competitive advantage over traditional banks due to compelling fintech ecosystem. 1633.34 right now is the stock. And let's see, SoFi call volume above average and bullish. My SoFi was down $3.5 grand. Hope this holds. You're even. Okay, you're even. Todd, welcome to the show and the group. Nice to have you here. Uncle Bruce, my money is tied up in the stocks, SPACs. Which puts could I write to make $100, $200 to buy classes? There we go. My money is tied up in the stocks. Which puts could I write? Well, if you've got money tied up, you may or may not be able to write puts right now on your stock. You have to check with your broker to see if you can actually do that. You could write calls, but where they are, you may not be happy with the returns you're going to get. 1630 on the SoFi right now. We've backed off a little bit at the moment. 6240 on Robinhood, holding that number, holding that price point. We're at 152.30 on GameStop, down 46 cents. 423 on ATIP, down 27 cents. 23andMe, 883. The Dow's down 224. There it is. Let's see. Let's go. Thanks, everybody, says Todd. If ATIP were a person, I would beat them up, and I'm not a violent guy. Let's see. Okay, I sold one call, i.e. I shorted Robinhood for $65 for $12 for August the 20th. Smart move or dumb as rock, my first short. Okay, so you sold one call, a $65 call for the 12th of August. No, for $12 for August. Okay, so you wrote a call for August at $12 in revenue for August the 20th. I like this move. I like this move. Yeah, that's a nice little premium there, $1,200. And the shares right now $61.81. Heck, if the shares drop to $54 today, you got a gain on this thing already. So yeah, sure. Bruce, is SoFi Bruce is SoFi had the same volume today as Vlad, the Bulgarian liars? Where could SoFi be? Oh gosh, $20, $22. Yeah, easy. Andy, great to know for ATIP. Let's see. At $12.59, actually, I miswrote. You got $12.59. Right on. That's a good premium. Absolutely. $16.24 on SoFi, $61.99 on Robinhood. And we're just watching this market here. We're up 220. We're up 226 points, down 226 points, 230 points now on the down. We've been down all day. We had a little recovery from this 260 point drop, but nothing much going on. And Boeing is bouncing because the MAX might get approval in China to start flying again in China. All right. News on ATIP. Let's see. There you go right there. ATIP, I don't see any news. Don't know if there's any news. Always wondering if there's news, but I don't know if there's any news on ATIP that I'm aware of. None. Just the old law firm crap, the usual garbage. And no, there's no news that I can tell you from ATIP at the moment. 424 on the stock. Okay. SoFi, 16.29, down, up $1.18. Let's see. First drink of the day. Wish me luck. 61.10 on Robinhood, giving up a little bit of ground right now, just a little tiny bit. SoFi 16.28. GameStop positive again, up 21 cents to 152.96. It keeps coming back. Whew. Oh gosh, 243 point drop on the Dow. Raining outside, wet, lovely. All right. Buy the dip, says Adventures of Duncan. There you go. For sure, guys. For darn sure. Thank you all for being here today. Hanging out with yours truly. Love that you're here. Appreciate your support, kind words, and everything else. We have now got classes number 7 and 8 available for viewing on the website, stockmarkerswithbruce.ca. We're talking about how to write puts. Also, we're talking about put call spreads, covered call spreads, and poor man's option writing, where you can buy an in-the-money call of a company and then start writing calls against it. So if you want to write covered calls against Robinhood, theoretically, you'll try to buy a deep in-the-money covered call if you can get it cheap enough without too much premium, and then write covered calls against it. But that might be a better strategy with respect to GameStop and IBM and Apple and Microsoft. You might be able to do some real damage there. Scoop some in the money contracts and then write out of the money calls and bring in some premium money, some opportunities. That's what we talk about in the class. You may want to check it out. Well worth your time and well worth the investment to score a deal there. 503 thumbs ups now. Thank you, everybody, for that. We appreciate the thumbs ups for sure. And here we go. ME is lurking in quiet. 883 right now at 15 cents. Are they looking to make an announcement? When are their earnings? Let's see. Are we going to break through 1650 on Sofi? We're at 1628. Let's see. Aaron, I got to go a little early today. Bruce, I'm fixing a leak at my karate dojo. Hopefully that'll stop the GameStop leak as well. Force SoFi style up move tomorrow later today. Catch you later. Thank you. Hey, Uncle B, what do you think about Cargojet? No thoughts? Maybe we could have some Yoko to keep this momentum up. That boy Louis, because when you get rich, you'll have a great story. There you go. 1631 again on SoFi, inching a little higher towards the high of the day. 1640 is the high of the day. Robinhood 59.32, backing off a little bit right now. 59.39. British shilling August 13th for 23andMe earnings. That's right, August 13th for 23andMe earnings. That's true. 1634 on SoFi, 6 cents away from the high of the day again, improving. 1635 now on SoFi, coming on again a little more. What will it do? Interesting stuff. 1635 on SoFi, 1636 on SoFi, 4 cents away from the high of the day on SoFi. We're ready. Come on, SoFi, take a shot. Let's go to 1650 and 1675, and we'll go to 17. How about that? We'll be friends. That'll be a lot of fun. Have a $2 gain going here. That'd be all right, wouldn't it? 1638 on your SoFi. 1638 on SoFi. 2 cents away from the high of the day. About to go. It might break through here. It might come out on the other side. Breaking through on the other side. What's it doing? 1637. Volume 13.2 million shares. Really good. Really good volume on SoFi today. Is there a site that shows buy-sell walls? Not that I know of, sir. 1639 on SoFi. We just touching the high here, just about here. 1640 right now. 1642. We just hit a new high. We're going through 1643 now. We're trading. We're moving on SoFi again, moving higher. Robinhood 59.32, but SoFi is at a new high of the day. 1640 to 42. It is moving higher here. Nice little volume surge, another price surge, 13.2 million shares. The stock is definitely being scooped up here by somebody, some group, definitely. Robert, Benson, Bruce, you're doing a really good job in the classes. I've checked a lot of YouTube videos out, and I think you are the one who explains options the best. Thank you for that. It's not easy. Love doing it. 1640 on SoFi right now. Looking really good. The Dow's down 227 and SoFi is at the day's high here. Wow, what a run. I hope those 1550 SoFi calls I got for 8.3 print at 8.13. Come on, 1650. Just do it. Just do it. It's 7 cents away. 1643. Just around the corner, man. It's just around the corner. Man, you gotta love this. Bruce, is level 2 data bids, ask, not sell, and buy walls? Vash, I don't know. I'm not on the platform, so I can't tell you that. SVT, come on, man. 1637 right now, up $1.26 on SoFi, with a volume now of 13.6 million shares, 59.05 on Robinhood at the moment. That's what we got here. Interesting day here. Wave after wave of buying is coming in on SoFi. I love this. I really love this. Again, those of you who are sitting on January SoFi contracts, the ones I told you to get into, if you're into those, the 10s are now up $1.61 today. The 1250s are as good as $1.60 higher. The 15s, 75 cents higher. The 1750s look like they're 86 cents higher. The 20s look like they're 66 cents higher. 2250s look to be about 85 cents from the last trade higher. So they're definitely improving here. SoFi is definitely moving up for you across the board, and I am happy for you all that this is taking place. 1629 on the stock right now. We just touched 1643 a few moments ago. We get these highs, it backs off. We get these highs, it backs off, back and forth, back and forth. 232 drop on the Dow with the SoFi hitting 1640 today. So there you go. What can I say? I sold 150 shares of my SoFi yesterday at 1545 or so. Bought my AMC call back at a $300 profit, then scooped up all my SoFis back at 1512 or so. Finally green. Very interesting trading. Uncle Bruce, I must say here, say most here have SoFi Jan 22 of various strikes, say they hit 30 by the end of the August. When would we start looking to sell and buy calls further out? Well, that would be around the 30 mark. We'd start looking at that. Yeah, for sure. Bruce, you said buy Jans, but we all got Augusts. You're not listening to me there, Testy. Still on the 1750 for January. No rush. Hostergaard, I want to buy some calls, but what are your recommendations right among our SPACs, former SPACs, Atip, Matterport, anything else? Well, Matterport, if you can get 1250 calls, that's a good deal. 15 calls, of course, they're just out of the money. 23 and me, 750s and 10s are the ones for sure. ATIP, 415 on the stock. I just like the stock here, but you can always buy 250s. And then SoFi, 1627 right now, looking at $15 calls are in the money. You might want to look at those. Let's see, January 2022, $12 calls on SoFi. He believes you, but he doesn't trust you. That's right. I trust you, but I don't believe you. I believe you, but I don't trust you. There you go. 58.85 on Robinhood, a little lower. Some of those puts are coming down. Same with those written calls. Very good. SoFi, 1632 again. 1633 again, coming back on here. SoFi picking up a little bit of pace again. Very interesting. GameStop only down 9 cents, right at the break-even line. Wow, the Dow down 263, kind of the low of the day, though. Unfortunately, that's what the Dow's doing. I used that line at work today. So funny. I believe you, but I don't trust you. There you go. GameStop 152.84 up 9 cents. SoFi 1628, 1627 up 117. Robinhood $59 up $12.20 a share. There you go. We'll be on again at 3:00 this afternoon. By the way, we'll be here for the afternoon show. Please join me then for some more fun and merriment. Let's see how the market does all day long with this. What a crazy day today. Thank you, all of you, for your support. If you're checking out my channels, let me know what you think. I hope you like them. There are 8 now you can watch. 8 classes I've uploaded. My gosh, 8 lessons. Take your time. Enjoy them one at a time and learn. Become a much more sophisticated investor. Absolutely. See what happens. 16, 28, 29 on SoFi. 16, 28, 29. Kind of hanging around. SoFi, number 1 top trending on StockWits right now. Right. Who's buying RCL? They cannot be serious after those earnings. Royal Caribbean is still down $1.61, but it is better than the low, which was $70.74. But yeah, kind of wondering when when Royal Caribbean will take another drop. What is CYX? Those are warrants. They were given to you 1 for 3. For every 3 shares, you got a warrant. You can do whatever you want with them. They're trading at 175, 180, something like that. You can just sell them. Sold 2,000 shares of Sofi at 16.30 that I bought yesterday for 15.15. Woohoo! Making money. Making money. Do you mind me asking you what you paid for those $12.22 calls? The music travelers. IBM back to breaking my heart. There you go. IBM is the only one not showing red for me today. That's it. 16.30 now on SoFi again. Still 13 cents away from the new high, another high of the day. GameStop 153 up a quarter. IBM breaking our hearts down 91 cents. Robinhood $59 up 12.20 a share. There you go. Absolutely, guys. Thank you for being with me today. I appreciate it very much. I hope you join me later today at 3 o'clock Eastern time. Oh, gosh. As I hang on, I'm hanging on by a thread. Thanks, everybody, says John Anderson. Nice run for your CYXT. Right now, it is, what is it doing, CYXT? It's up 15 cents to 8.52. Thank you. That's a high today on 169,900 shares. Let's go. Let's go, CYX. You can do that all the time. Why don't you do it all the time? That would be great, 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 great. IBM down 90 cents. CYXT up 15 cents to 8.52. We'll take it. Go, baby. Nap time, just about. Why the face, Matterport, ATIP, ME. Thanks, Uncle B. You guys are welcome. Thank you for all of you for being here, hanging around with your buddy, Uncle Bruce. ME down 2 cents. Come on, 23andMe. What are you doing? Matterport down 14.36, down 64. Come on. What are you doing? ATIP 411. Come on. GameStop down 51 cents. Oh, well. 16.29 on SoFi. 16.31 on SoFi. Come on. Yeah. Robinhood 59.54. The Dow down 265, kind of the low of the day. S&P down 17. NASDAQ down 298. That's what we got. VACQ is over $10. Goody gumdrops. Yes, indeed. Let's get some movement here on some of these stocks. The Dow 275 on the down dip, low of the day practically here. That's what we got. IBM down 93 cents, breaking our hearts. Sextera 850 up 13 cents. Vector up 3 cents, 1003. 23andMe 864. Man, that was at $9 here. Matterport 1436. ATIP 407 backing off. GameStop 152 down 51 cents. 152.24. SoFi 1631 up $1.20. Robinhood 58.88. So Robinhood's going the right direction for some of my put buyers, option writers, call option writers. SoFi at 1631 is definitely in the right direction for everybody who's long on this one. Glad to see it. We deserve it. I'm amazed it's doing it in such a lousy market. We're down 284 on the Dow, low of the day, and this stock is doing great. Fantastic. All right. Well, there it is. I'll be back at 3 o'clock today, guys. Got to get a bit of a rest here, load up some info, get ready for the afternoon show. Thank you, everybody, for helping me out with thumbs ups today. 528 thumbs ups have been deposited on our account today. Thank you for that. That really helps the momentum of the show. I appreciate it. And thank you guys for being here. We'll catch you later, alligator. That's right. Let's see what we can do here. Let's see what we can do with some making some money. 1628 on that SoFi. Oh yes. Enjoy your nap. Thank you, Zach. And we'll see how this all works out. All right, guys. We'll catch you at 3 this afternoon. Take care in the meantime. See you soon.